And that's when they found out the meat was human all along.
Hey everybody, what's up?
Happy October. It's Halloween time again.
That's right.
Yes,
It's time
please.
for our Halloween special.
That's right. That's right.
One of the girls in the office, real quick before we dive in, she
As if
got
we
in
ever dive
early.
straight in.
I know. She got in early today. She decorated her office. She decorated my office. She decorated the owner of the company, like accounting. Like she went in and just went nuts. And then meanwhile, she's like running around with a Santa hat, and I'm just like, I can't this morning
It
with
sounds
this.
like an invasion of space, and you should clip those Achilles for it.
Like
Ooh.
it's a little bit of an invasion of space, but she's a delightful young lady.
She can
And
spend her workers' comp leave thinking about her sins.
her sins.
Wow.
We call that workers' penance.
Somebody's got some strong feelings.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a little on edge. My technology was not my friend today.
Well, hey, you know what, Andrew? We're all your friends.
I love it.
We're all your friends. Dungeons and Dragons is your friends, and
Ding dong right.
we're here to play some of it. In fact, it's a. I don't. Seasons isn't the
No,
right
it's not
word,
an
but it's a
episode.
season finale tonight, y'all. It's episode 35. Stuff's about to go down. Yeah, man. Before it goes down, though, we got to talk about what happened last time. Really, who better to recap than Richard, who was sick out of his mind last week?
Yeah, so there was people went up a mountain
That is true.
and eventually there were some owlbears and they fought the owlbears.
That
And then
is
the
true.
owlbears were like, "No," because you slaughtered them. And then
Well,
Accurate.
you guys went up to a cabin and there
there
was
were
a woman in the
there were
cabin.
two
and she was there.
factions of owl bears, and we
Charlie
protected
did too.
one.
He detonated him with a fire blast.
So I heard.
Yeah, I hope I rolled all right for you,
then
Richard.
After that, rocks fall, and I think everyone died. That's the gist of what I got. Yeah, it's something to do with rocks, so I assume that rocks fell and everyone died.
I wish.
Rock the Dwayne Johnson came in, and we had to battle it. It was a rat battle, and we almost won, but he pulled out the victory. But then we turned it into a violence-themed war, which he also won. But then we pulled the rug out from under him, literally and metaphorically, and that gave us the advantage. So we totally teabagged him and rode his body down the mountain to camp.
Yeah, that's close enough.
All right, cool. Other important details. Would anybody else like to fill in the other gaps from last time?
After we killed Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and then rode his corpse to the dwarf lair,
They could use
We
that in
went-
court. We should rephrase.
he's still alive. They can't prove anything.
It is
Yes.
7:37 p.m. on December 2nd, 2019. Dwayne the Rock
6:37.
Johnson is still alive. Yes, 6:37
as
in
we
Texas.
Where we went to go celebrate getting the big bird as a thanks. You know, here's some shit. We went and we got the entire battalion of guards that protect the forge. Incredibly drunk through drinking and secrets and goading and throwing axes into walls and all kinds of manly men things.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Thus leaving the forge terribly unguarded and potentially, causing countless dollars of infrastructure damage.
Yeah. But you've essentially,
How powerful are our hangovers?
you guys are fine. You were getting everybody else wasted was the plan.
Yeah.
So, you wake up bright and early in the Rivera house to head over to the forge before the guards get there. You have your little window basically while they're nursing those hangovers. Are you all going straight there? Is there any sort of prep or anything that you're trying to do first? What's
I've
up?
been waiting.
I should maybe swap out one of my spells, I feel. But I do not know which one. Nope. We die like men here. It'll be fine.
Okay. The general, to fill in for, well, now Richard stepped away, but to fill in the question that he asked last time and just general for audience. Oh, hey, Richard. I was saying to fill in for what you asked me in chat last time. Yes, you are ostensibly going out to find another gate inside of this forge. In fact, I will make that very explicit when you guys get to the forge. It was my fault for letting it slip last time. Letting it slip my mind last time. So, y'all head over. And you're in front of the forge. And your new pal Ruby is meeting you out front. Now, Andrew, I'm assuming that you would have shown Ruby the hazard sketch of the arch, yes?
I drew it. It looks like this.
Okay. We'll pretend you just showed it to her now. And she'll just take a look at it.
It's like
This is what you've been looking for in all those cities you're visiting.
No,
Oh, yes.
not this. This is a piece of paper, but something that looks like this.
Right, well, I've definitely seen something that looks just like it, in fact.
Oh, no.
There's...
It might be another piece of paper. Don't be fooled. What we're
Oh,
looking for,
boy.
this is a drawing.
I know what you're
Drawing
saying.
of
I know what you're saying. You can put your sketch down now.
Okay, cool.
That was just... No, there's the part of the forge that all the other dwarves work in, but the original forge that my ancestor Garnet worked on, that's sort of a locked up, sort of historical site, if you will. No one goes in there but actual Ungard family, and I mean, if you want to get in, you're gonna need this, and she's gonna hand you a key. That is to scale. It is a 40-foot key.
It's huge!
She Mary Poppins it out of her bag. No, she hands you a key. You'll need this, and you'll need the one that my sister carried as well. I kept it in my office, so when you go inside, when you hit the main floor, just take a right, and you'll find it up there. You'll need both keys to reach the old forge.
I don't know if we
Right.
can carry two 40-foot keys.
Are you not coming inside with us?
I think it's best if I wait out here for my guards to arrive. I suppose if they see the boss, I could sort of give him what for and make sure nobody goes inside while y'all are checking what you need to check. Well, they would not say y'all in that accent. That does not work. Anyways, I'll stay out here and leave it to you.
Fair enough. So where inside the office will we find the key?
I usually keep it in my desk. Top right drawer. Feels right. Feels like that's where I would have put it.
Makes sense.
And the old forge is just in the back of the main workshop. Can't miss it.
Any defenses or booby
Can I-
traps?
Booby traps, no, but it is a forge full of swords and armor.
But no, like, magically enhanced armor that's just going to spring to life and attack
No
us when we
golems
pass
or
it
anything like
something.
that?
Yeah, that's
Well, not that
especially.
any of my workers would have put together.
Ooh, that means somebody probably did anyway and didn't say a word. Here we go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here we go.
Would I treat you like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would I treat my friends and fellow
Yes.
Dungeoneers
Yep.
like that?
Yep. All of that. All right. Well, like, suppose we excuse me. We have some water from leftover. Let's head in.
Okay. You guys go inside. Now, this map might look... I'm doing a fog of war kind of thing on this map, so things might look weird. But I'm going to reveal areas, like, as you open doors. That seem to be the best way to approach this one.
Are we at full stats right now?
Yes, you all had a long rest. You also all have 11 temp HP from the Hero's Feast.
Oh yeah, we do. That's added onto our max for the day, I think.
It lasts for 24 hours. So you have it essentially until this evening, and it's... Ruby wanted to meet you at 800 hours, so you've got... What's that? You've got like probably at least 10, 11 hours of it still.
But it's not temp HP. I think it's like increased.
Oh, you're right.
max
You're right.
HP.
It is an increased max. Yes. Well, it's worded as like it's worded weird. It's like temp HP that increases your max. I think they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so
so
it's
you're-
like temp HP without the drawbacks.
Yeah.
What is it? Sorry?
11.
It's
11.
11?
So if anybody goes down, you're essentially protected from that hit die loss, guaranteed. Because none of you have
Yeah,
it.
it's true.
Because none of you. Is there even a D12 hit die? Is that a barb hit die?
It's the only barbarian one.
Cool. Well, here you are. This is like Zelda style. You know, you open up the big doors and step inside, and now you are inside the Axial Forge.
What do we see?
You see what you see on screen. Hopefully, you guys, everything good there at the bottom. You see what you should be seeing.
I mean, I'm just curious what like the walls look like, the
Sure.
ceiling looks like.
I'm also sorry. I just want to make sure the lighting and everything was correct in this. So you're walking in, and basically what you're in now is just sort of an entry lobby area. There's sort of like some display models, and you see some doors to your right. You see this main door up ahead, and then these other doors around here you see as well. But you're essentially in just like a lobby area.
And is this like well kept, or this like dingy and like super old with cobwebs, or?
No, it's very well kept. If this were a public place, what you're standing in now is almost like I would almost picture a gift shop of armor and weapons.
Okay.
Because I mean, this is like it like picture like a Michigan city where like most people work at the car factory. This is the equivalent in this dwarven city.
Got it.
So it's like a good, well maintained place.
Dungeon music.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably just get my own dungeon music while you were going, but anyway.
Wait, I hoarded skeletons last episode?
No, not that kid. The one I ran.
Oh, those kids. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Do I have a detect magic spell?
Let's see. What did you pick, Ryan? I picked the Labyrinth from Breath of the Wild.
I actually did swap in detect magic.
Hey.
I did that a couple sessions ago.
All right, well, you're here, and yeah, you see what you see. You've got doors, etc.
Did you say where the office was? Down to the left, right?
She said it's when you reach the main floor, it's to the right.
The main floor.
Or the main, the like the workers' floor, if you will, whatever you want to call
Alright.
that.
Guess I'll walk up to the far door here. Does it look locked or anything, or?
Nope. You could totally just open it if you wish.
Kick it down.
I'll
there.
press my ear to it first to see if anyone's on the other side.
Okay. Give me a perception.
Azid, you coming along?
You do not hear anything on the other side.
Seems the coast is clear. I'll open the door.
Okay. You open the door and let me start revealing stuff. All right. Does that work? Are you seeing what you should be seeing?
Seeing a lot of
I think so.
pillars and teeth. Like a comb.
Yeah, I assume that we just see we're seeing little shards or little points of swords and stuff.
Oh, 1 second. Something might not be. Okay, I didn't. There we go. Sorry, I had line of sight turned on. I did not want that on.
That's better.
There you go. Yeah, sorry about that.
Now we feel up.
So the lobby should also, well, the whole map should probably look different now.
A lot of anvils, a lot of forges.
Yep.
Guys. Do I see a boy up top there? Because, guys,
What by? I don't see anyone up there.
up there? Oh, okay. I'm not nuts. There was somebody there, I swear.
That might have been a DM mistake that made for a way better moment than I could have planned.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
No, I swear there was somebody standing over there.
I think you've gone crazy. This place isn't haunted. Or is it?
Can I walk over to the forges? I guess this is all the anvils and everything.
Mhm.
Does anything look hot, as if it'd been used recently?
No. There's definitely there's gonna be like definitely lots of impact marks and soot and whatnot. Okay, Hazard, I want you to stop right there on that square, please.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of sidling up to Braun and just examining the
Sure.
weaponry.
Hey, don't throw me under the bus.
Once you sidle up to that particular table, Hazard, I need you to please make a dex save for me.
I knew
Oh,
it.
cool, 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 cool.
All right, good. You're fine. You go up to the table, and you, as you start examining, out of the corner of your eye, you sort of see like a little dagger on the table, kind of float up, and it just kind of flies right at you. But you, like with your ranger senses, you see that coming, and you kind of matrix dodge as this lone dagger just flings right off the table and impacts into a wall somewhere behind you. Oops.
Take a step back after that. Hazard, what did you do?
I stepped here.
Why would you do that?
You were looking at the table. I looked at the table.
The table didn't attack me. What did you say to the table?
Did you hear me say anything?
A ranger walks up to a table.
I don't know. Maybe you thought something at it.
Don't think so. I'm gonna pick up one of the swords and just kind of examine it.
Okay.
Check out the quality of it. Are these like mass-produced cheap things? Are they like well cared for?
Mass produced, but I wouldn't say cheap. Like they're all still like a good dwarven quality. It's like these are like the iPhone 11s of swords. Like it's a good product, but like yeah, definitely mass produced. I mean, you know, just look at the room you're in.
Interesting. I'll lay it back down. Good dwarven crafts work. All right, what's next?
I think Charlie wants to do something.
I detect magic.
Okay.
At least
What-
I try to.
Okay. Give me what's the range on detect magic? Is it 30 feet?
30 feet.
Okay. 1 moment. Let me measure from you.
Oh, I'll be walking around the room as I do.
Okay.
I'm not just-
So then I'm just gonna give it. So as you do, would you? So let me ask you: would Charlie be heading toward the magic he detects or avoiding it?
Once he gets close enough to be able to detect it, he would go in further and try to detect what kind of magic it is.
Okay. So I'm gonna just. Let's say you're starting it from where you're standing there. Then, the first thing you're gonna detect is what? Come on, why won't it let me? Sorry, it's being weird about trying to click on something here.
I will tell people
There we
once
go.
I've got something.
Okay, so the first thing you would ping, since it's close to you, sort of right here.
Hey
you're
guys,
getting some magic on
the
these two tables for sure.
Yes, the magic over here. Come over here, guys.
And you would also feel it there, and I think that's 30 feet presently.
Charlie, careful.
I stand like right in between the two
Okay.
and just kind of point out where I'm feeling magic from. Can I feel like anywhere particular on either of those tables? Like,
well, actually,
what are the items that are really like standing out?
I'll say real quick from where you're standing, you would also be able to ping another one up here. All right, so that's what you're detecting so far. Sure. Which one do you want to? Because I think it's like an action to get like like a true outline and like the school of the spell or something like that.
Yeah, and I imagine over the course of a minute, I would be able to
Sure.
pinpoint like, are there individual items?
Sure.
Is
So
the whole
on
table, like what is
yeah.
it
So
that
right
I-
over here, you're pinging. It seems like 4 kind of suits of armor. Here you're detecting.
over where?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the GM layer. Right here,
Okay.
On those 2 tables, you're detecting 4 sets of armor.
Okay.
On these 2 tables, you're detecting 3 sets of armor.
Okay.
These tables up here, you're detecting like a small dagger, kind of like the one that just flew at Hazard.
Okay. Can I detect what type of magic it is?
Yes. Can
Like,
you
are
give
these things going to be animated, or are they just like
can you
evocation?
can you
or...
give me the wording on detect magic? Because I think it tells you what school the spell comes from or something like.
It does.
Yeah, it's school, and then it's you get like a specific outline of what is magicked, and then you get what school it's from. I think is the word.
Yeah, so I can focus on the aura of it. I learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay. It would be transmutation for the armor.
Okay.
And give me a second on the dagger. I believe, I think it would be abjuration. I think that's right. But for sure, it's transmutation for the armor.
Okay. I will relay that in little kid speak. So I think it's transformation school of magic. The thing is transformation magic for the armor. And there's a dagger over there. I think it might be there to guard something, maybe? That's what I'm picking up on. I imagine he can't say any of the 6 or 8 schools correctly, so he has his own word for all of them.
Sure. How weirded out would you be if I was like, it's all psionic?
Oh, God.
Fuck that.
Meanwhile, Val's, I guess, went up the stairs and she's on this upper kind of walkway balcony.
Thought I saw a person over here, so I'm coming up here and I'm going to like near the door and like press my ear to it and see if it's unlocked or whatever.
Okay.
How high up is that?
I would say 15 to 20. It's sort of like, you know how on a factory floor the boss's office is like on sort of an elevated walkway kind of thing?
Yeah, nothing like crazy, like I'm not up on like some weird like scaffolding thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But... Okay.
Sorry, you should also, I don't think I revealed enough of this door back here, but there's a, you would see in the rear of the room is sort of the big kind of ceremonial looking door that Ruby mentioned.
But we need the 2 keys for, right?
Correct.
Is all this armor dwarven sized?
It varies. They sort of supply the whole continent with their armaments.
And right now we're just looking to get towards the arch, right?
Right.
We need the key to get to the arch.
Based on what Ruby said, her office would be up here because you're on the main floor now.
Braun's gonna make his way around the main room, but very cautious of...
Okay, well, stop right where you're standing there, Braun.
Okay.
Because you are within that sort of sphere I drew. And as such, once you step into it, those suits of armor are going to spring to life.
Of course.
And we are going to need some initiative.
Poop.
Oops, sorry, I just moved the whole map.
Okay, well, I know that I'm gonna detect the rest of this area then, so we can avoid that happening again.
Yeah. And Val, it's a good thing you've got good range on your spells, huh?
Yeah! Well...
Makes sense that I rolled high. I should have seen that coming.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. It's 8 from Braun. Can I get your initiative, please? Oh, thank you. I was just about to ask for it, Andrew. Thank you very much.
Add 3 to that.
Okay, so it should be 17?
Should be 17.
Okay, cool. Adding that. All right, let's get the music going. Charlie, you do indeed get to act first.
Alrighty, just 1 second, please.
That's fine. I'm getting the music anyway.
Keep the phone.
Google Fi, not a sponsor of this show. Oh, neither is IAM's pet food. Double
I got
commercial.
I hop.
I help the International House of Elves, Leopards, and Penguins.
I help.
Solid
When
finish.
you're about to eat diner food at 2:30 in the morning, but then think, oh no, what am I doing? Well, I help.
True story. I've never eaten at a Waffle House outside of the hours of like 1 to 5 a.m. Anyways.
Dude, double T used to be my jam, but like at some point,
Double T, that's some Maryland staple right there.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Um,
Charlie, you're up.
All right. So what I am going to do is magic missile at level 4, and I'm going to shoot two beams or 2 bolts or whatever they are at each of the 3.
Okay.
So here we.
All right, I'm just gonna go clockwise from the one that's closest to you.
Why don't we have the most damage one right in front of me?
Okay.
Just for the sake of fluff.
Sure. And then I'll go most to least damage around the horn then.
Yeah, and then I am going to like duck under the table and get closer to.
Okay.
So I'll be right there.
All right, Braun. These 2 suits of armor are obviously right near you, so they're gonna go for you.
Oh boy.
All right, and we've got a 23 and a 20. So they both attack twice for a total of 4. A 23 and a 20 will both hit you. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Was there some misses in there?
Yes. The one south of you, southwest of you, missed completely, totally whiffed, and the one above you hit you both times.
I'll do a riposte of that.
Okay. The top one is gonna hit you for a total of 3 bludgeoning damage.
What are they hitting with?
They're kind of like just like swinging their like armored, like what do you call those? Not the gauntlet, the like wrist part.
Grieve?
Yeah.
Breathe.
They're kind of.
So they're like Skyrim punching me right now? Just
Yes.
like,
They're
how about thee?
Yeah, they're floating suits of armor. So what are you gonna do?
Alright.
And
I'm
Charlie,
gonna
this
riposte.
one. Okay. And Charlie, this one's gonna float over toward you. We have a 13 and a 22.
13 won't hit.
Okay. So you were hit for 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Tony, what was the second hit for? Or they...
I did the math. You took 3 total.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. These don't. They're animated armor. They do not hit hard.
Okay.
However, an 11 is not a hit.
I would like to use Visk's tail now.
You cannot, but Hazard, you can do something.
Cool. I'm going to hop over the table. Okay, come on. Hop over the table and flank with Charlie. Draw my short swords along the way. And I'm gonna go rowdy on him. So
Okay.
there's
That is a hit for 16, 28 damage. Am I correct? Yeah.
And then
Oh, actually, those 2 hits bring it down. You're good.
okay,
2 hits, bang bang. The armor collapses on the table.
and then jeez. Okay, and then finish my move. Whoop, nope. Okay, flank with Braun, and to my bonus action short sword.
The 13 will not hit.
Okay.
But Braun, you got 2 suits of armor staring at you.
How much damage did you do on that one to bring him down?
It was a total of over 30.
Alright, I'm gonna do 2 strikes on this guy, number 7 right here, to make them great weapon masters each. This will be at advantage. But it will not fucking matter, because Braun's not having a good night.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
None of those are hits, buddy.
Gonna go ahead and reload this.
I like
Ian grabs some
I
more.
like the idea of like it's like Braun just like going ham with the glaive and then just wide shot to him just doing this but like feet away from the thing he's actually trying to hit.
I do have a bonus action. Once roll 20 rolls back in, maybe I'll get one hit in.
We can if you want to if you need a second, Val can take
Go
her
ahead.
turn and then we can roll
Yeah,
your
go ahead.
riposte
Have Val do it.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
While you're up on this balcony.
The problem is
Oh,
that
hey,
that
you
balcony
guys.
is super, super far away. That is the issue. Let me see.
I kind of loved how that worked out though that you're the only one that actually saw that token for a moment.
It
It was supposed
I hated
to,
it.
It was supposed to be on the GM layer, but I love that you saw it because
I saw
that was
it.
way more interesting.
I saw it too. Just wanted to gaslight Sydney.
Thanks, buddy.
It seemed fun at the time.
What we are going to do is we're gonna do a silly thing, maybe. Because I got to get closer. Can I
No.
hop down?
Yeah, I got
and
you.
Scramble that way.
Do you actually want to hop down?
You said 15, 20 feet?
Yeah. You'll need to roll for it, but you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
why not?
That's at advantage,
Friends are in
Bron?
trouble.
Because of hazard?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know. It's actually no, 17 doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
I didn't think it would, but alright.
Okay, Sid, roll me acrobatics.
I'd like it to be known that even with this, I'm not gonna get close enough to do what I need to do.
Actually, Sid, do me a favor. Can you move yourself to the exact tile you would land on?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh boy. Okay, well, hold on, guys. This is about to get even better. Sid, can you place yourself on the exact tile you land on when you come off the balcony for me, please?
This fucking game, I hate this fucking game.
Oh, it's about to... You're about to love it even more.
We're gonna have like
Off of
3
it.
more of these things.
Probably right around there.
Oh, I'm
and
so
then-
glad that's what you said.
Oh god!
Because as soon as you land...
And then she moved it there.
Because as soon as you land, 2 more spring to life off of that table.
Great! That takes care of that issue.
But first, yeah, you definitely are gonna take damage from that.
It's,
So you
2d6?
what is the rule on falling? Let me look that up.
It's D6 every 10 feet.
Okay, so it would be 2d6.
Okay.
I'll let you roll it yourself.
Dang, that's 20 feet of stairs right there?
Yeah, this is like the balcony overlooking the work floor.
Wow, okay.
Okay, could be worse. So you get your nat 1, you kind of like, I'm coming, guys. You fall, you just, ow, you land weird on your ankle, you prop yourself up, and as you stand up, you've got 2 more just facing you
Shatter.
dead on.
At 5th level! No, not really.
Jeez.
Fuck you!
No, fuck you. We will do... Yeah, we will do Shatter.
Okay.
And
that
I will...
Con?
Yep, it's con 17. And
One of them
creatures
saves.
Hold on. Creatures of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal have disadvantage on this saving
Ooh,
throw.
baby. All right, well, they both fail.
Cool. So they both take... We cast it at 2, so it's 3d8.
Okay. Well, you put some real dents in them.
Well, I put a dent in me too, so it's whatever at this point, you know.
Yeah. I mean that sincerely. You put a good dent in that.
Thank you.
Anything else for you? Did you
Crying
you could
because I
inspire
hurt my
somebody?
ankle. Oh, hey. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Braun.
What?
You got this.
What? When did more armor show up? God damn it, Val.
You hear, yeah, you hear her. You probably don't see her. You hear her voice, and then you just see 2 other floating sets of armor across the room.
Right, because I imagine like ankle pain and then just collapse on the ground and like, oh god.
Her desperate pleas for help inspire you to fight on hard.
Please don't die and help me.
The little girl with the wasabi. Help!
Oh, that video is so great.
Oh,
It's so cute. All right, Charlie.
I could feel it.
Charlie, you brought
Right.
down 1 set of armor, but now there are more.
Yeah.
Nuke it from orbit.
I am going to use a couple sorcery points, and actually, I don't even need to do that. I guess I could. It'd just be different. I'm gonna cast 2 fire bolts instead of 1 fire bolt,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot him at the 2 that are near Val.
Okay.
Val, I really hope I don't nat 1.
I don't think you're alone in that sentiment.
And if these hit, don't forget about your extra charisma.
I'm so sorry. so sorry.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
So you hit the one on the
You have
bottom.
some inspiration to use or anything?
You hit the one on the bottom, and the top one is going to hit Val. And you don't forget to add your bonus charisma damage to both of those.
I don't think I add my charisma to it.
You add them to 1.
Oh, just to 1. Okay, well,
Just to 1.
the first
But
one's
it
the one
has
that
to be to Allison for some reason.
It's the first one that hits,
For-
so you're good.
For arbitrary reasons. No, you can.
Yeah. The charisma bonus will be the one you actually hit.
That would just be funny if Tony's like, it has to be to Allison.
And why do I add
You
my
have
charisma
to.
again? It's just some sorcery thing.
Because
that
you're
I
a
forgot?
fire dragon.
Right.
And so
Part of your class.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot
mean-
about that. Okay,
Or
one second.
part of, what is it, the Draconic Sorcerer
Draconic.
Bloodline, whatever it is, yeah. Based on your...
Draconic what?
Alright, that's 13 to the armor.
Ooh.
And only 5 to Valison, luckily. I tried, okay? I'm so sorry.
Everything hurts.
Dodge!
If you can dodge a firebolt, you can dodge a ball.
All right, Val.
13 take out one of them.
It didn't. It's real close, but it's still hanging on there. And in its desperation, it's gonna be. They're both gonna be taking swings at Val. Val, we got a. You're gonna be hit once by each of them.
Cool.
The one on the bottom hits you for 7 bludgeoning. The one on top hits you for also 7 bludgeoning. So a total of 14. Braun.
I would like to rage.
Braun, you've got
Please.
one armor's gonna attack you, the other's gonna attack Hazard. Braun, a 20 will hit you. One of the punches missed, however, so you will get to riposte. Hazard.
I will not riposte.
Okay, and Hazard, it misses completely.
Cool.
So Braun, you're just gonna take. I guess you have to take a minimum of 1 damage.
I don't think it says that.
Really? Because it got a 3, and if your armor reduces by 3, then I guess it just kind of dings off.
I think it might. Let me double check.
Yeah, like I'm not sure if there has to be a damage minimum.
If it says a minimum of 1, but I'm not sure if it...
Yeah, I don't know if it does. Find that for me. Hazard, it's your turn. I'm now going to close my window because it's chilly.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and at advantage. Wait, let me see what. It's a bonus action. Subsequent time. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Okay, Hunter's Mark on number 7 here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my attack action to swing with Festus.
Okay.
There's 1 second attack. Not great damage on that one.
Okay, and get me okay, so if it doesn't mention a minimum, then I guess you're good, Braun. Your
Yeah.
special feat. You're good. Then roll me 2 hunter's marks, Andrew.
Right. So there's 1, there's 2.
Okay. And that one's looking real weak.
Is using my grappling gun, is that a bonus action? What did we establish that
No, I
as?
think that's an action.
No, an action?
Yeah.
Action. Oh well. Dang. Okay. Cool. I'll just chill here then.
Okay. You could swap your offhand to it, I'm guessing, but I don't think you'd be able to fire it really on this round.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually firing it would be an action, and then it, whatever movement you use is then your movement, of course. All right, Braun, you got 2 in front of you. One looks real bad. The other wasn't touched too much.
I'm gonna wreck it. These go both. The first one is just gonna go for the one that's weak.
Okay.
And it's gonna work.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yep, that's another suit of armor down.
And then Braun's gonna spin around and start attacking this one.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yes. 6. Re-rolling the 1.
Okay. All right, for a total of 11.
And then bonus action, pommel strike. To try and ding it a little more.
You do that?
Re-roll the 2. 4, less than better one.
Okay. 7 damage to that one. Okay. And that one is also now looking just as bad as the other one did before you took it out.
And Braun's going to kind of reposition a little bit, so he's more drawing it over here.
Okay. Val, you got 2 suits in front of you. One looks real weak.
Shatter again.
Okay.
You destroy the tables behind it.
Probably.
Technically, yeah.
I don't even care. Fuck the tables.
Blade's lying.
Technically, yes. You definitely did shatter these 2 tables. And swords and everything went flying.
Well, wait, hold on. No, it's a
Did-
sudden loud ringing noise is all it is.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait.
Shatter
Hold on.
affects
Thunder
constructs,
damage. But
Yeah.
it does say a sudden loud ringing. It doesn't say that it's like a... Anyway, they both need to do cons at disadvantage.
Okay. They both fail.
Bing bang. Well,
Anything like constructs, they should take extra damage, right?
it doesn't say on this one, actually. It just says that they have disadvantage on the saving throw, and any non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area.
Yeah. Oops. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so...
I did fuck up the tables, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks for trying.
Yep.
Tables.
So another
A
burst
creature
to the
made of
surrounding
inorganic
tables.
Material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Right, but it's not extra
Okay.
damage. All right, so
Oh, right.
Sid, you take down 1 suit of armor, and now this other one's also looking pretty bad, pretty weak.
Okay.
Charlie,
okay.
we got 2 weak sets of armor still floating around.
Alright, well, the last one went so well, it can't possibly go any worse. You know what? No, I'm not gonna waste the sorcery points. I'm gonna throw another one in Val's direction. I think Braun can take care of the other one. Braun and Hazard can take care of the other one.
That's fair.
Don't kill me.
Alright,
That
imagine
is
that.
strangely
hits.
cocked on my screen.
Do what?
That is very cocked on my screen.
I don't want to
is
hear
on my
about
team.
cocks on your screen, Sid.
Yeah, you do.
So many cocked.
I really don't.
Just cock. Just cock
Is that
everywhere.
unsolicited cocked?
Never.
Cocked, locked, ready to rock.
Fire damage.
Yeah, that's good. This another armor is down.
Duck.
Val no longer has armor in her face.
Thank you.
Anything else for you, Richard?
I just yell out, "Everybody stay put!" after this last one goes down.
Okay, and this last one, it's going to take swings at Braun again. And it gets a 19 and a crit.
I'm so sorry, Braun. I should have just fired the second one.
Here we are.
You're going to take a total of 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And now it's your turn. I'm sorry, it's Hazard's turn first.
Oh, cool. I'm going to move into. Oop, that's the wrong tool. Move into position. Move into position to flank with Braun,
Okay.
and go ahead. Bonus action to move my hunter's mark to this boy,
Okay.
and then chop down the tree.
All right, you don't even need it. You chop him with that first swipe.
Sweet.
You
I think
jump
I'd,
over that table and
tumble onto the table, and like as I land on my knees, just swing through and lop its head off.
Nice. And then all the other armor falls to the floor. And you are free of that for now.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic again and basically scan the whole room and like map out like, hey guys, here's where all the mines are.
Cool.
While he's doing that,
Slowly
I'll
step
draw the
back.
map out to show everyone.
You may not need to, Richard.
Because I'm a cartographer.
Okay, so you see those 3 circles now?
Well, I don't know how much is around Val given where she is, so I
Yeah.
want to go like make sure that she doesn't trip anything else.
As you're playing Minesweeper, you see these 3 circles now on the
Oh,
map.
I see it. I can already still be doing it. Okay.
Okay. So
And I
these,
don't think he used any other concentration spells. So.
Yeah.
No, I did not. All right. So
all right,
yeah.
So
then I
these
just
3
keep
red
on doing
circles
that.
are what you feel in the room.
Can I get up yet?
Yeah, you can get up. I'm gonna guide
Okay.
her, and then I can start guiding other people too,
Ugh.
over and away.
Okay.
Again, Val, I am so sorry about the fireball to the face.
Oh, it happens, I suppose.
You guys can just move however, and I'll assume that you are avoiding the red circle. Don't worry about it.
I do want to go back up top and just push my ear to the door real quick again,
Okay.
which was the goal originally. Did I hear anything?
Did you
Wait a
We'll roll me a
minute.
perception.
Ah.
Is this Resident Evil?
Why do you ask?
I recognize this map, and it scares me.
I made this map,
Okay.
so I don't know.
All right.
um,
Resident Evil 6 remake, or Resident Evil 2 remake, front door police station,
Oh.
balcony, right side.
Nice. Yeah, I got what you're saying.
I can see
No,
that.
I made this. Val, you don't hear anything on the other side.
Okay.
Tony,
Yes.
is this a stairs up or down next to me?
Up.
All right. So how tall is it?
Same deal. About 15, 20 feet in the air.
All right.
You can just
could
walk through
I-
that circle. I'll assume that you were avoiding where.
All right.
Charlie
I was
told
gonna say,
you to
if
avoid.
I have to, I can't just like jump and climb my way.
Yeah,
up
I'll just say that because you'll be able to squeeze through the tables and get around. So I'll just say that you guys are moving to avoid that. That's totally fine.
there. And she said it was to the right, so I think her office must be this way. And I'll start climbing up the stairs.
Okay.
I will join you.
Out of guilt, I stay close to Valison in case anything goes wrong.
Okay.
But I do eventually want to get over to where everybody else is, because that is It
Oh,
seems
yeah,
to be
like-
the direction to go in.
Once she like kind of, I don't know, appeases that little bit of curiosity and not wanting to totally disrupt everything here because we are being trusted to filter through here, she'll start heading back, limping a little bit because I'm being stubborn and I don't want to heal myself quite yet because I want to save spell slots.
Fitting.
Alright.
Come on, Charlie, let's go to the others.
Okay.
Okay. Meow.
I'll jump you guys up. There you go.
Shut me up!
Jump me up. Buttercup.
Hazard, you want to give this door a good look over?
Kick it.
We'll certainly do. I'll examine it.
Does my detect magic ping anything on the other side?
No.
Does it ping anything on the door?
No.
Cool.
You're only detecting the magic items that your party is holding.
Did you want it to be perception or investigation for
Investigation.
checking? Okay.
You are supremely confident it's a normal office door.
Cool. I'll go ahead and jostle the knob and open it up.
Okay. You do that.
What's in there?
What's in the box?
What the heck? It wouldn't. There we go. That works, yeah. That revealed it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I've never played with Fog of War on top of dynamic lighting, so, yeah.
That is a lot of weapons.
Okay, but like, are you comfortable enough to just like get the key?
Yeah, I'll go over to where she said. Her desk top left-hand drawer, was it?
Right
careful.
hand, but
Top
Not
right-hand
that.
drawer.
specific, yeah.
As Braun heads over there, he's going to look at the desk.
Okay.
Got
Are
Shagger
there-
ready.
Are there any papers or like deeds or things that are out on it right
There's
now?
some invoices and stuff on the top. The main thing you'll notice is that it looks like the drawers have been, someone has gone through them. They're ajar.
Braun will open up the appropriate drawer.
Okay. And it's empty.
Using the... Braun's going to go ahead and flip on the goggles of Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around the desk, maybe... Because obviously when you're working a forge, your hands get dirty.
Mm-hmm.
With soot and coal and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe is there signs of? I know it looks like someone's been here. Does it look like there are traces of soot or debris or sludge or things like that that might have been left by someone who was there?
Give me your roll. Yeah, okay, so you got a crit there, so you're able to pretty much, you've got your goggles on, you're kind of deducing, like, okay, I can see that there's clearly a lot of soot from where Ruby is working at her desk, but that particular drawer where the key seems to have been taken from is not dirtied up. So if the key was taken, it was not taken from somebody who works here. Not taken by somebody who works here, excuse me.
Hmm. Looking around the floor, are there any maybe footprints? Maybe someone that might have walked through here who had been in a sewer recently?
That is very specific.
You want to give me a
Yeah, 4 of us.
sniff check?
Does that natural 20 carry over or anything?
No, because that was an investigation.
Is that a perception check then?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it might be a little smelly over by the drawer.
Hmm.
Charlie and Val, since you're outside the office, why don't you guys give me a perception check as well?
Oh, gravy.
Did you say oh gravy?
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm refreshing. I'm so distraught.
All right.
Gravy's
All right,
refreshing.
I'm refreshing too.
I want mashed potatoes and gravy now.
Well, Val and Charlie are none the wiser at the moment.
What if I thought I saw somebody earlier? No.
You know how much wiser we are? None. None the wiser.
Not 0% wiser.
None the wiser. She teaches
Zero the
math
wiser.
she teaches math at the Catholic school. None the wiser.
That's great.
Uh,
Oh, dude, I just remembered. I had a dream last night where it was like D&D night, and
Andy
Sydney had moved like a mile away from me. So I was
Uh-huh.
like, shit, I'll go over to your place and we'll play D&D. Hell yeah! And then I took forever to like find. I was making a sandwich for a snack to go, but I'd lost. I had like this giant Hawaiian bread, and I had
love
the top
Hawaiian
half. I had the top half, but I couldn't find the bottom half, and then I ended up taking too long to find it.
You just missed D&D night.
Dude, dreams are weird, huh?
I had a fun one. I had a really interesting one last night that involves people not in this stream, so I won't talk about it on the stream.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and some
Happy
celebrities.
D&D, y'all.
And some celebrities, and me being questioned by TSA for espionage.
I did have a dream with some celebrities in it the other night.
Braun and Hazard, at some point, having not found the key, I'm assuming you would exit the office. In which case, if you guys want to give me a perception
do we
check,
find?
you can go ahead. Or you can spend more time in the office.
Vision-based?
It's up to you. It will be.
I know I rolled perception to find something specific.
Mhm.
Could I roll investigation to find any clues about anything?
Sure.
And I also do want to open up that there desk.
Well, that's what Braun was in before.
Oh, he was in there.
Yeah, so you're not going to find anything more than Braun found. It seems the key you're after is missing. It seems it was not taken by somebody who worked at the forge. With that, though, if you're investigating the rest of the room, you'll just see that, like, Braun commented on all the weapons that are in here. You'll see that a lot of them are, like, they're sort of marked, they're, like, labeled with, like, which worker made them, and there's comments of, like, this one needs more work. You need to flatten these ends better. This could use better honing. You basically, like, you're looking at, like, art school critiques of the weapons on these desks.
Cool.
Braun,
Cool.
you, briefly as you step out and sort of scan the area, you would see on the opposite balcony for just a moment an individual peeking
That
through
motherfucker.
an individual peeking through the door. Hazard would see it too as he steps out.
Is he looking at us?
Yeah. Well, you'd see it would be kind of like a open the door motion and then a noticing of you and then immediately closing the door again.
Does that look like the guy we were tailing before?
It certainly does.
We're not alone in here, guys. If you look over at that porch, there's someone over there.
What did I say? I don't see anybody.
That's the guy we're here to visit, right? Her
But
brother.
I'm guessing that's the one who has the key that we need. Neither of us
friendly.
think it.
We're friendly.
Would you like me to use sending to Ruby and just be like, hey, you lied
No,
about all of it?
I think he's got our key that we need.
I do too.
How high are the ceilings?
Should I cast haste on anybody to help
pretty-
chase him down?
They're pretty high, and then they all angled so as to release all the heat and steam and smoke up out of like
Sweet
multiple
titties.
chimneys and stuff.
I want to jump off the balcony here, shoot my grappling hook off to like, I don't know, here-ish,
Mhm.
and just swing through.
Okay. Remind me how long the grappling hook is.
It's 60 feet.
Okay,
So
No, not over that, not over that.
it's over,
Oh.
right?
It's probably got an area of effect.
Yeah,
Well,
not over
you know-
there, not. Oh,
I was all
Don't do
about
it.
action. I already done did it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I already done did it.
It's true. So you would swing.
Soup.
One
And
second. I don't think you'd be able to
hopefully land.
swing the entire way across.
No?
I mean, mathematically, if it's 60 feet up, I think we're looking at an equilateral triangle, probably. So you're
Okay.
going 60 feet. So if you want to do that, you could like land on a table here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You wish to do that? Okay.
And
Well-
then, so I moved 10, I think 15, swooped, land
Well,
there.
that would be your full. I mean, well, you're not in combat, so it wouldn't count. But as soon as you land, Hazard, on that table,
Mhm.
as predicted.
God damn it!
I'd like to.
Some suits of armor are going to spring to life
4 of them.
when you land right about there.
I'll throw my bag of ball bearings under them and continue on my way.
Well, we're in combat as soon as you land, so you can do that on your turn if you wish. But
I will.
all right, let me get some initiative from people.
There it is. I'm sorry, guys. I just bolted.
Hey, man, whatever. You like.
I warned you about that area.
I was mid. I'm on the go.
Braun and Hazard both have 18s. Who would like to go first?
I was catching the
Sydney,
perp.
restart your computer. Good lord.
I
I'll
don't
let
know what's going on.
Hazard go first since
Okay.
he's in it.
And okay, we have Charlie. Where's your token? There it is. Okay. Well, Hazard, you land, and if you wish to throw those ball bearings, that can certainly be your action.
Yeah. Ah, shit. But then they're gonna keep coming. You know what? No. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, ball bearings. And then I'm gonna keep rush. This map is.
It's because of not being able to move on certain things. Are you going to continue swinging?
Yes, I'd love to if I can grapple hook all the way the remainder up.
Yeah, I'll give it to you because it would be your movement.
Okay, cool.
However, that is going to be an opportunity attack from this guy on the bottom left.
Okay.
Okay, just so you're aware of that. All right, let me get this music going again. Okay.
Can I say that my token is right where he shot off from? Because I imagine while he was shooting off and doing that, I was like, wait, no!
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, Hazard, it nat 1'd, so you're good. I'm just gonna say with that nat 1, it also slipped on the ball bearings,
Hell yeah, it did.
so that one's prone.
Reached out, slipped, boom, face planted on the table.
Yep.
Friends are
Watch
like,
out, bro! I'm gonna fireball it!
Wait, no, we're in.
Watch out, he's going to fireball it.
All right.
You're gonna blow up everything here and send weapons flying.
Oh, Braun, it's now your turn.
keep running, catch the perp.
Yeah, I
Remember
guess.
the last time we tried to catch the perp, it didn't work out.
Brown's just gonna dash away. Remember, people work here. Yeah, he's just using a full action to dash.
Okay. Charlie.
Yeah, I think Charlie is just gonna fireball it. Just
Okay.
all 4 of them, right in that center.
Remember, Richard, it's fire, so the whole place is gonna burn down now.
Well, the place
This
is
looks
made
like
of.
it's all made of stone.
Yeah. You're gonna burn like the 2 tables, and that's probably it.
Stone burns.
I'm not too worried about it.
Stone does burn it when it's hot enough. And that is literally what coal is.
I mean, take it for what you. I've not known fireball to be that much of a hazard.
Hazard is over there on that one there.
People have been called arsonists for less.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they were-
gonna argue with
For
that.
like 3 years. Let it
Kitty.
go.
I need
Yeah.
I need deck saves from all of them.
There was a whole book series on arson in the mansion.
Yeah. It was the
what's your
Arson
save,
when it
Richard?
was about to a Brightstone.
Fiction. Fake
17.
news.
I'm gonna say
Which one?
this one on the bottom right saved. All the others failed.
Little girl, mama. Why am I talking to the cat who can't hear me in a voice that is I don't need to use?
Oh, somebody say a kitty cat.
32 damage to all of them except for 16.
It's
to
on
one.
me.
That's not bad
Audio.
damage. Shit.
Okay. So the one that saved saved. All the others, you just immediately take out.
Ha!
Good move,
Just
Chuck.
remember,
That's
if
what
they
you
have
get.
if they have to chase us, they'll get to us eventually. We need to catch the perp.
Catch
Well,
the perp.
yeah, but I'm just cleaning up your mess now.
And I would like.
And I'm
Ouch.
gonna use my movement.
Okay. This one is gonna. Let's see. It's probably gonna go after the first person it sees. Which is probably gonna be. Well, in its vision right now is Val. Here's the thing. You threw down ball bearings, Andrew.
Mhm.
I'll give you the nat 1, the one falling prone. Animated armor floats, so they just kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Would I have? I feel like that should have been something that was mentioned before, because I don't.
It was mentioned before.
Oh,
I mean it's literally just a floating suit of armor. Like that's what it is. Now you threw down 2 bits. I mean, if you want to say you just threw down 1, that's okay.
2 bits. What do you mean?
You rolled ball bearings twice. Was that an accident?
That was an accident. Yeah,
okay.
it is a 10-foot. It says
All right. Well, here's the thing. The ball
phrasing is
bearings.
weird on
The ball bearings didn't do anything, and Charlie took all these out on his turn, irrespective
'Cause
of the
he's a
ball
badass.
bearings. I would be willing to just retcon those.
Yeah, I think if I had seen that they weren't floating, then I wouldn't have tossed them.
Okay. So consider them still in your pocket.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Val, this one is moving toward you,
Okay,
and it gets only that far because it doesn't move very fast.
great.
Animated armor, here we are, if you will, just kind of floats.
It's beautiful.
Gotta love Shovel
These
Knight.
moves. And if Charlie, how dare you not run like super wicked fast and just be ahead of everybody? How dare you?
I'm catching up. I got some mess to clean up first. About to firebolt this guy's ass.
Do you want to firebolt him or I can shatter him?
Save
Just
your spell.
run.
Save my spell. Okay, the kid says save my spell. Bye bye, Braun. Okay, I dashed.
All right, Hazard, what are you doing from up there?
I roll my eyes, and since Hunter's Mark is up to an hour, I'm going to use my bonus action to focus it onto this ding dong. And then I'm going to pull out my longbow and loose an arrow at it.
What's the range on longbow? 120?
150
150.
to 600.
Nice.
Oh, dang. Okay. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
a 17 does not hit.
Ugh.
What?
Is there
I
any
thought a 16
nonsense?
hit earlier.
No,
No.
Is there
they're
any
they're
nonsense?
literally living full plate armor. So,
Hmm.
you get 2 attacks, Andrew. You can fire
There
again.
is that. Okay, I will do that then.
The second one
Okay,
unfortunately
nothing.
misses as well.
Cool. I'll shrug and then keep running after the dude man.
Okay.
So 30, and then into the door, or can I peek into the room there?
If you would like to peek into the room, sure.
Yeah,
Kick
I'd
it
like to.
in.
I'd like to see what's in there.
Okay. You take a look, and you see basically a locker room.
A washer and dryer. Oh, no.
Okay. Last 5 feet. Huh. He just ran in there and disappeared.
There's another door.
There's also lockers.
Another
And he is
door.
small.
I'm not seeing another door.
Down here.
This one?
Oh, okay. For some reason, that's just the black wall cuts off right there. Okay. Is the door open, cracked? Like, does it look like it just kind of like slammed open and creaked mostly shut?
There we go.
Yeah.
The other door is closed, much like this one was.
Okay.
All right, Bron, what about you? What are you doing?
I'll move up to this table here and pull out 2 hand axes
Okay.
and let them rip.
Okay.
Nice.
Say, why don't you go away?
They are both gonna hit.
Alrighty. Who's gonna get this?
All right, you clunk
Still
that
pretty
other.
warmed up from last night. Just
Nice. If you
let
wanna,
'em fly.
yeah, if you wanna describe how you take it out, if you have any fun for
Braun's
that.
just gonna like pull 2 hand axes and then like do a quick little spin and then just whip them, and they both land right into like the shoulders of the armor and lean back.
I know we're
Practice
technically
that.
out of turn order now, but Charlie would be using his turn to dash over and pick up the 2 axes to return them to Braun.
Aw. Jinx.
Right? Did Braun practice that at the Renfest while gnawing on a turkey leg?
It was
That's my
definitely.
life.
Here you go, Mr. Braun.
It was definitely a bacon leg. Let's be real.
Ah,
Mm,
thank you, Charlie. I'm just gonna sheet
Sure
them
thing. We sure took care of them real quick, huh?
both. Yeah, and cut to a wide shot of like one of the tables kind of sizzling on fire and a large blast zone.
Hey,
Why don't we be
blame
careful
that-
throwing?
Yeah, they've one's on fire. This one's shattered.
We shouldn't be here when the
I mean,
dwarves
we
get
should.
back.
We're gonna do a lot of good, okay? We're gonna help defeat the dream monsters.
Yeah, this is why guards don't like adventurers.
Braun,
Come
Charlie,
on.
do you want me to bump you guys into the locker room?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Starfade is over there.
I'll grab you too, Sid. There you go.
Ron's just thinking about the everyday worker who has to deal with this shit, and Charlie just goes right over his head, not thinking about any of that.
Yep, this is why I do what I do.
Yeah, so essentially, 4 workers are gonna come in and find their like cubicle ransacked.
Hazard, you owe me a level 3 spell slot.
Can do.
Toss one
Wait,
over,
what?
buddy.
Well, hey, don't forget about your feet, but I imagine you probably want to save that for a higher slot.
I actually forget what it is. I think I wrote.
You can re-roll any of your expended slots, and if the D10 is greater than the spell slot, you keep it.
All right.
And so you can attempt that as much as you want, but once it succeeds, that's it for your long rest.
Do I have to call out I'm trying to do a level 3 before I do it?
You can do it after.
Well, tell me what slot
Because like
you're trying to save.
if I were to roll like a 5, then I'd be like, oh yeah, I get back my level 4 instead
Yeah,
of a
no,
level 3.
I would.
So
You need to
call it
declare what you're
first.
going for first.
Well, it's
I
right
have
after you use the spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like immediately after?
Yeah, because the idea is like you unleash the spell but didn't spend the slot. You're not
I would like to.
You're not recovering it. It's as if you like didn't use it.
I would like. Could I say that I did that for my fireball I just used?
I'll allow it for this time.
Okay, I
But,
didn't realize that's how it works.
But yeah,
Okay.
the idea is to like because it's essentially like you use this spell but it didn't actually take anything from you.
All right, well let's give that real quick.
It's not in the wording that way, but that is what was intended.
Haha!
Cool. Yeah. So you still have that slot.
Yay! All right, Hazard. No harm, no foul.
Sorry about that. I was careless, restless, and too quick.
And I can do that once per long rest.
Yeah.
Well, let's catch the
Cool.
bird.
You can attempt it as much as you want, but it'll only work for you once.
I am opening lockers.
Okay.
Can I roll an investigation to see if I see any, or survival, to catch any tracks, to see if where the dude passed through, if he went straight through the door or if he's hiding?
Yeah. And this technically counts as urban because this is part of the city, if that makes a difference.
Ooh, that should give me advantage. Oh, jeez.
Aw, jeez.
Aw, jeez. And then double if you're using okay. So I guess I'd technically get double proficiency on this
Okay.
because we've been in the city for more than an hour.
Yeah, so not advantage, but still bonus to the roll, which is nice.
Okay. Man, rangers get a lot of extra words.
Yeah.
Yep. So this plus. Oh, did you say you wanted survival or perception or investigation?
Tracking is normally a survival thing, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
survival.
So +4 to that.
16?
So 16.
Yeah, I'd say that, it's probably pretty sooty in the area because this is where the workers are coming in and out, and you would definitely be able to tell, like, from the breaks in the soot that he headed through this other door.
He went through the door.
I imagine detect magic is 10 minutes.
Yeah,
10 minutes.
I think it's up at this point.
All right, I'm gonna cast it again in hopes that helps me, because this guy is like decked with magical items.
It's true.
Yep.
So if he's hiding in a locker or anything in the future, like I won't be able to feel that shit. So I spend another slot on that.
Okay.
And for the record, his sister sent us, right?
He's unrelated to
No, that's the magic wand shop owner who suddenly went missing, and we saw him and chased him through the sewers because he was being dodgy AF.
Wait, but
That's the guy we're chasing right now, right?
You're
Yeah.
currently chasing the wand shop owner who you chased in the
Pastor.
sewers. Yeah, he's not related to anybody.
okay.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about the
Please.
kids. Are they all right?
I'm assuming you open up the door.
Yeah, if I have the range, yeah. Nothing.
It is time to start wrenching open lockers and being like, "Give me your lunch money," and then stuffing him back in the locker.
That sounds good. I'll keep rushing ahead to make sure he's still here.
Hold on.
Uh,
Hold on.
Hmm?
I want to do a listen check. If he's
Charlie,
in
I
here,
want you to put a fireball right in the middle of that room.
don't listen to her. I want to do a listen check. They can't hear you in lockers and that one. God damn it, Hazard.
Sorry, I'd run. I ran.
I'll grab you and pull you back
Yep.
because this is how traps work. I want to see if I can hear anyone in there.
Okay.
I'll also roll a perception.
You do not.
That would be the.
And Hazard does not either.
He's not in there. Let's keep going.
Birthday place sound.
If you're tracking the Prince Hazard, they lead to kind of right in between these two lockers.
Okay. I'll rush up here. I will pull out my sword and kind of look back to everyone and point and nod.
And you notice, between those two, it seems that the soot is, really disturbed in the area. Like something's been moved.
I'm
Oh
gonna say,
shit! It's a
wait for
door.
Charlie. Charlie, do you see anything?
Let me go over to Hazard. Do I sense anything?
You probably if you were up here more, up against him, you would get kind of a brief hint of something, but then it would move out of your range.
I mean, I'm gonna be going all around.
Yeah.
So
Where does it ping?
So you get a ping from in this direction, just for a brief moment, and then it moves out of your range, Charlie.
does it feel like it was, fairly further away?
It does.
I'll open
Okay.
that locker?
Guys, I think there must be some kind of secret thing. To he went through the walls somehow. There must
I'll
be a
pull the
secret
locker away from the door.
exit somewhere.
Okay. Hazard, you pull the locker away, and behind the locker is a little tunnel.
Ah man, he Shawshanked us.
He did.
And
Let's
sort
get
of,
out here.
it's not in the picture here, but within the tunnel you would see like it's a very small space. Like this is probably like this entire thing is probably honestly like 3 to 4 feet tall. But within it,
Right behind the poster.
you would see like a small bedroll. You would see like an oil lamp that's been snuffed out. You'd see probably some rations, as if someone has been like essentially living inside of the walls of the forge.
Guys, he was just along this way. He just left. I felt him, but then he left. He's still on the move. We gotta
We
go.
don't have time. Let's go. Jump on my back.
Let's go,
And I'll pick up Charlie like a backpack and just start sprinting in.
It's a 3-foot tall tunnel.
I'll let him run, and I'll scramble on my hands and legs.
I
was gonna say.
I start running. I
Okay.
start running.
I drop to all fours and start running like a beast.
So you guys move through, and eventually you find the other end of the tunnel, which is also covered up with stuff.
I think it's fair
And-
to say that my movement would not be impeded.
Yeah, and you guys essentially find yourself inside like a little supply closet.
We
keep
have
on
questions.
going.
Please stop
So
running.
the tunnel, yeah, so like the tunnel didn't like lead to any secret thing. It just happened to be a tunnel like dug into the area.
I go through the door and I keep on feeling the detect magic and try to see if
you
I can catch the trail again.
So when you step out, it's no longer in your range.
Oh wait, no. Oh,
and I
it was
take
just
it
boxes.
just leads us back to the main.
Yeah,
area
so
we
it
were
leads
in
you back to
before.
the lobby. This is basically just a supply closet / little storage room. Hazard.
I'd like to roll a survival check to find the tracks again.
Okay.
Damn,
This
good
this
track.
opening area I said was really, really clean.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna really see tracks out here. It's pretty well kept.
All we see is
Signs
black
of
right now.
disturbance or anything?
All you see is black.
I just see a big black square over the tunnel image. Is my roll 20 acting up?
I'm not seeing that. I don't know.
Refresh your page because you should just be back on the map.
Okay, yeah, I definitely was not that.
Weird. Yeah, you're like back on the map.
Any disturbances or any signs of like him passing through?
Definitely he came out of where you just emerged from.
I run to both of the doors and see if I pick up anything from either one.
These two doors?
Yeah, that one and then the one across from it.
You do not.
Checking the front door. Is
Yeah,
he out there?
honestly, I check all 4 doors. I just keep on searching all around the whole room to see if anywhere I'm getting any kind of signal.
You don't get a ping through any of those 3.
Is he not out there? If I open it,
If you open it, if you were to open it, you would see Ruby basically talking to the guards that are now on duty.
oop.
And she gives you a look that's like, Val, are you actually back in this main room now?
Yeah, instead of following through there, like I just wanted to see if he was like trying to like double back and flank or whatever.
Well, that might be exactly what he's doing. By the time you get in there, he will not notice you, but you'll notice him sort of staring up at the big ceremonial door.
So if I open this door again,
You
I
would
think
also
I would see him
you
too.
would also see him. Yep.
Hold person. Perhaps. Yes.
If you'd like to cast hold person, I will give it to you.
Yeah.
Oop.
Wisdom save 17.
Okay. One moment.
Oh,
Ooh,
so
he got a 19.
fucking.
But you
Of
definitely
course.
like, so you cast it, it doesn't affect him, and then you see him like very quickly whip around, and he definitely sees you up on the balcony, and he sees Charlie stepping through the door, and with that, we're gonna need initiative. He also sees Braun coming through the door, and Hazard, if you want to say you're also through the door, that's fine.
Yeah,
If
I'll
you're all
follow
just in the
Charlie.
same room. Okay, so everybody, you are where you are now. Wow, this is some good
Oh,
initiative
wow.
rolls, guys.
Holy shit.
We are on it.
Let's see, who's Hazard and Val decide who's gonna go first.
Val is closer. I'll let her go first.
Okay.
Since
I think
I'm following
Val
Charlie
beats
anyway.
him anyways.
Oh yeah, I guess hers is better technically.
Mm.
Let
All right, then we
me double check one
have
thing.
Is your
Braun.
dex 20?
My dex?
Yeah.
I have +7 on it. I don't know
She
how.
has
Or no, not +7. It's +3. That was my save.
Master of Jack of all trades, which adds half your proficiency onto
That's
it.
right. That's right.
Yep. Well,
I
you
was wondering. I was
all
like, I don't know how I got it.
you all get to go first.
Hold on.
Jump up.
Yeah, he turns around and sees you all, and then just it's you, and then the battle begins.
We will try a different thing, and this time it will be hypnotic pattern
Okay.
for wisdom save.
Okay.
Wait.
22.
Well, fuck me, I guess. That doesn't work. He's fine.
Oh, it's an all or nothing?
Oh yeah, because it charms them for a second. Like it makes them stop moving, and they stop, and they're like, "Ooh, that's awesome."
Oh, okay.
Nope.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Continue being useless. So, yes, that is it.
Okay.
I'll make my way down the stairs.
All right.
I ain't jumping this time.
Okay. Hazard, you're up.
So just as a refresher, what do we know about this guy?
You know that he seems to have gone a little crazy. He was eyeing you weird out in the streets. He's been eyeing you weird in here. He has some sort of very powerful wand, which you've pretty much gathered is the family wand of rubies that was stolen. He seems to have also stolen her sister's key. When you guys, when Val sent to him, he seemed like a little out of his mind.
So we've established there's not really a way to talk him out of this. We've really got to. This is an action, not a words thing.
Yeah, this seems like a subduing kind of move.
Okay.
But he doesn't seem like a bad guy, though.
Yeah, I don't think that necessarily
There's
means we...
something
Correct.
going
Correct.
on.
Yeah, none of
but-
that means he's evil, but he's clearly not.
Like,
in his
well,
right
we
mind
gotta
at the
put him
moment.
down. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah,
Gotta kill him. Gotta cut his tongue out.
yeah. Doesn't seem like a bad guy, but he definitely does not seem okay.
It is the dragon way.
I'm going to first cast Fog Cloud to disorient him.
Okay.
And
Draw it out
hopefully-
for me.
All right. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. Let's see, is it Alt Shift? Alt Shift. Come on. Draw it. Come on. Nope, that's not how you Alt Shift. Come on. Nope, that's just drawing. What the shit? Draw a shape. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
I didn't. Okay. Wow. I apologize. This is nonsense. Okay, guys. All right.
That's a 10-foot radius sphere, by the way.
That's
Here, let me help you out.
No, it's 20.
That's
20.
diameter.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Close enough.
There we go. Something like that.
Yeah. That looks right.
Wow. So I'm gonna center it like, yeah, like right here-ish,
Okay. Okay.
What does that mean, Richard?
around corners. By the way, so
I think you're muted, Richard. All
That's
right.
the way
I-
the drawing was going at first.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait, so we can no longer see him?
Nope.
oh shit.
Okay.
But he is also blind, so
Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing what I was gonna do.
Okay. Andrew, anything else?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also, your camera just went off.
I know. I need a new fucking monitor. This is
It's all good.
ridiculous. Yes, I'm going to use my movement to basically charge up.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
All right, Braun.
all right. Braun. 1, 2. He's gonna look over the side. Like, this is gonna break my knees. He's gonna lift one leg over,
Don't do
and then the
it!
other leg over, and he's gonna like very carefully try and slide down
Don't jump!
the balcony.
All right, I'm still gonna need a dex save.
That's fine.
That is how you roll a natural 1 and hurt yourself.
Braun's good. Braun carefully.
Oh, well.
Braun's gonna like, whoo!
Why is...
Oh, that was unexpected. So that was 2 up there. We'll call that one 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He knows he's in there somewhere. I guess Braun is gonna hold his action. So he's got a pretty good reach of 10 feet. Actually, he'll do it right. Yeah, no, actually, here's a good spot. If what's his face tries to run out, Braun's going to hit him with a trip attack and try and knock him off his feet.
Okay.
If he comes out on this side, and that's what Braun's going to do.
Okay. It is now Charlie's turn.
Sorry, I move up closer, and I was going to cast Dominate Person, but now I'm just gonna hold it. If for
Hold
some reason I'm
person?
able to
All
see
right.
him by next turn, I'm gonna try to Dominate Person.
Can you do that if you don't see him?
I cannot. That's why I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You
But
said
He's
you
holding
weren't
it.
doing
He's
that.
holding
That's
it,
what I
actually.
would
Oh,
have
yeah,
done.
sorry, my bad.
Instead, I'm just holding it in
Okay.
case I do see him before my next turn.
Sure. So what you guys do see is from outside of the cloud, some of the pieces of armor around, some of the like loose pieces of armor around, sort of float up, and then they all just kind of shoot really quickly into the fog cloud.
I'll drop fog cloud.
Well, not yet. It's still his turn. But so,
Okay.
this was the individual who was inside of the fog cloud. But then the armor kind of all shoots inside, and this is the individual that steps out of the fog cloud.
Oh, great. Is he a Funko Pop?
Yes, I think that's like a War Machine Funko Pop or something.
Which part of the fog cloud does he step out of?
He steps out right here by Hazard. Right there.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I had it ready to go, so I cast Dominate Person. I need I believe it's a will save.
Okay.
Or what do you call it?
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. Yeah.
He got a 24.
Well, didn't work anyway, okay.
Alright, and as he steps out of the cloud, one moment here. Let's see. Only Hazard, I guess, is going to have a save then, as he shoots a lightning bolt straight ahead down this direction.
Ow. That's Dex.
Yes, Dex. Sorry, I need to check the DC.
Can't be above 20.
You save,
That's good.
so I believe you're only going to take half. Yep, you're only going to take half. So you save, and you take 19 lightning damage as that bolt flies out.
19 is a save?
Kind of just scrapes you as you're able to like dodge around it. You've dodged
Yeah.
flying daggers, and now you've dodged a lightning bolt. All right, Val, you're up.
Mega Shatter. Oh, wait. Is there anything is there a check I can do to like verify if if it's not just the armor that I am seeing that he is inside of it?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, you saw the armor raise a wand and fire a spell.
No, then I'll hit metal. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Let's bake him out of there. We will go level.
Heat metal, man. That's been the move.
It's my favorite. So
It's an
I'm
overall
choosing him. Glows red hot. Any creature in physical contact with that object takes this damage. 48. No mercy. Little bit of mercy.
Good damage.
That's assuming that he's in there. I was at 4th level.
And you see it heat up.
Action. If the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a con save or drop the whatever objects it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has a disadvantage on attack rolls. So I'll
Okay.
just copy paste that just in case.
Get out of here,
I'm not
commercial.
sure if he's even in there, but here we are.
Okay. And your people level your music. Jeez. Okay. What is your save, Sid?
That's not a save. That's a thing that just happens.
No, the con thing.
Oh, it's 17. Sorry.
Okay. Well, he doesn't succeed that, so all this cool armor kind of falls away from him. And then he's just standing there, just his normal dwarf self instead.
Get the bench, shitlord.
All right, Hazard. Now he's unarmored and still standing there holding, his wands and stuff, but no longer has the cool armor.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and... What's on this table here beside me?
This one right here, because these two are smoldering heaps right now from Fireball.
Yeah, this one here, unmarked.
Some
and
knives
right
and some
beside me.
swords and some
Knives,
daggers
you
and stuff.
say?
Yeah.
Knives. Interesting you say that. I'm gonna grab one of those knives and hurl it at Dude Man,
Okay.
and as it leaves my fingers,
I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Are you dropping Fog Cloud as well?
I am. Yeah, I have no use for that at this point.
You got the cool anime moment of a armored man walking out of the fog.
Yeah, that was cool.
Did we get him?
I'll give it.
He got a 17.
Okay, well he takes half of that.
That is such a cool. I love that spell so much. It's so cool.
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is super cool.
All right, so he takes 6.
For a ranger, it's great.
I just like the idea of raining weapons at somebody.
And then I'm going to rush up to him, draw my swords, and yell, "Come at me!"
Okay.
And just get up in his dome.
Okay. Braun.
Yeah, seeing Hazard's heading him off, Braun's gonna go ahead and kind of flank him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could save it for now, though. Braun's gonna take out 2 of the hand axes that Charlie so graciously brought him back, and he's gonna make 2 throws at him. Oh no.
The first will hit. Second will
All
not.
right. Can I get a strength save on that first one?
You can. 1 second. Strength save. Let's see. 19.
Wow, he's strong and wise.
I just rolled really well.
Yeah, he doesn't trip. Doesn't look like I was trying to sweep him off his feet, though.
Alright.
Oh, no, I can't re-roll that. So
You
that's
take
just
that 7
points.
damage. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Charlie.
Alright, I really don't want to hurt this guy, and I have fear, but he's already so scared.
Kill him.
I am going... Is Hazard strong at all, or is he completely dex-based?
He's not weak. Strength 12, Dex 16.
Well, he's certainly stronger than Charlie. Charlie is going to go up to Hazard and cast Enhance Ability, Bull Strength, to maybe enhance the possibility of holding him down.
I dig it.
So that's what he does.
Okay.
So now you have you have an advantage on strength checks, and your carrying capacity is doubled for up to an hour as long as I hold concentration.
You know, carrying capacity, the stat we always care about.
Yep, absolutely. I don't know what else his character would do, so I think that's what he
No,
would
that
do.
that fits.
No, that's
Especially knowing you're trying to take him down, like subdue him, and not just lay him out.
I'm just joking about the fact that we never use.
Well, it's going to come in handy when we
Capacity.
loot this place. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
All right.
every single sword and everything here.
Well, I'm
sorry.
I have pack mule. Oh, is this? How long
Alright,
has
so
it
that's
been?
what I did.
59 minutes. Oh no!
Well, Dwarf Man is gonna slide under this table here. So Hazard, you can take an attack op.
Yes. Could I use that as a grapple?
I think it's just a melee attack.
you can't
Okay.
grapple as a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will hit for 12 damage.
Sweet.
But so here's the
And-
thing, though. So Dwarf Man slides and pops up onto the other side of the table with a wand at the ready, and he is gonna unleash a cone of cold at Hazard and Charlie.
Always the cone of cold.
And would that technically also hit Braun? I don't think so. That's probably a little too.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you're too wide. Okay, so I need.
He's pleasantly girthy, thank you.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Sorry, didn't give you the Constitution one. You could have advantage on.
Yes. Well, I need a con from both of you, please.
Oh, right. Oh, jeez.
Charlie saves. Hazard does not. Hazard, you're gonna take the full damage. Charlie is gonna take half. Of. All right, Hazard, you're gonna take 27 cold damage. Charlie is gonna take 13.
All right, and I got to roll to keep concentration.
You do, and it is now Val's turn.
It's a D20, right?
Yes.
Con?
Plus-
The
plus con.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you need to beat a. Oh, just the standard 10. You're good. You're good.
All right, barely got a 10.
All right, Val.
How much damage do you guys take?
I just took 13. I'm still fine.
Took 27.
I still was in the plus.
How
Until
are
now.
you, Hazard? Oh, you're okay still.
Well, Hazard just took a lot of
Hazard
damage.
took a ton.
Oh,
red-
did he?
Yeah, the red is my temp damage. Since we have that bonus, like
Well, we only
Bonus
got
max
11 from
HP.
that, so I don't know how you still have some left over.
no, that's a separate health bar. Since that's a max hit points and not bonus hit points.
So you're currently
How do
using.
you still have any bonus hit points left?
So
over?
I
Yeah.
think you're using the
No.
red instead of the green right now.
Yes, exactly. Red
That's
is
what
my
you're
help
doing.
right now, not green.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. That's
Yeah.
that makes more sense. In that case,
Here, let me hide your green bar for now.
I'm
That'll
going
make it
to move.
easier.
now it looks bad.
And the green bar.
30, is it 30,
Yeah.
35? Is it 30 or
It's like
35?
half-ish.
Well, it doesn't tell me. Okay. Well, it's 30. Okay. So we're going to do that. We are going to chuck a lovely healing word at his face.
Ooh,
4d4 plus 5.
what sweet healing words do you mutter, or utter, or
Hey.
whisper?
Don't
Hey,
talk
sweet
about my mutter
Sentra.
like that.
Get better, please. 4d4 plus 5, which is nothing. It's gonna kill me. Let me double check something real quick, because I don't use this enough. But it's a thing. It would be at disadvantage. Why not? Leroy Jenkins. Here we go. 1d20 plus 7. Just crossbow.
Oh, so that's plus 12 hit points?
Yeah, for you.
Oh, sweet. Alright, nice. Thank you.
25.
To shoot him?
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Tight, tight, tight. 3. And let me double check that thing.
Are you psychic blading him?
I don't think I can because I think it is. I use Bardic Inspiration. Deal psychic damage on the target. It does not. I do not have to use. I think I've been using that as a bonus when that happens, so I do not get to do that because I've already used a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay.
So he just takes that damage.
Okay. He takes 8. All right, Hazard. You've just been healed. Dude's on the other side of the table. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna sheath both weapons and jump over the table and just kind of grab him. And I'd like to try to disarm him if I can. If that's not an option, then I'll try to just kind of
You have to
ground him.
grapple him first.
Okay. So I get advantage because of full strength. I'm gonna roll athletics here.
You got a 15. He is able to because he's short. You kind of go like this, and he does the whoop, duck right underneath your arms, and you are not able to grab him.
That's not what I meant to hit. Okay. I will. Shit. Should have hand attacked him, huh? Now, if I try to grapple, that's an action. Okay. Can I use my unarmed offhand attack?
No, because
Okay.
yeah, because it's got to be a melee attack and then a second melee attack.
So
So
with
I couldn't
grapple
use that
attempts-
as a second grapple.
So with the grapple attack, it replaces, I believe, an attack. So you can use it on your second multi-attack, but you can't do it with a bonus one.
So I can grapple a second time
Yeah,
with my...
I think so with your
With,
extra
with your
attack.
multi-attack.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely do that. How's a 24 do you?
Let's see. I imagine that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. You grab him.
Yeah.
I think I get to do something as a bonus action with that. Let me just double check.
I think you have a Tavern Brawler thing, yeah.
Bonus action. No. Oh, okay. If I unarmed or improvised weapon as a bonus action, I can grapple. But I can't do anything with grapple.
Okay. But you've got him grappled.
Got him grappled. And next round I get to try to disarm him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there is a rule, I believe, for trying to, disarm an opponent. I think it's contested strength as well, but I'm not sure. All right, Braun, you're up.
All right. Braun. I believe he can make it over there now. Yes, he can. So he's going to get a side over there. And let's see. What he's grappled now. So Hazard's like grappling with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's still standing. What's in his hand currently?
He is currently holding a wand.
We'll see about that. Actually, I think if Braun can, he was what, right there. He can probably make it over. If he hops up on this table, I think he can get onto this side here.
Okay.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm not going to cheese it.
You're just gonna poke at him from across the table.
Well, what he's going to do is he's going to take the halberd, and while he's grappling with Hazard, he's going to use one of his swapped out battle maneuvers, disarming attack.
Okay.
So he's just going to like smack it across the room.
All right. So it'll be a strength save for me, I assume.
Assuming I can hit him, does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit. I will tell you up front, I got a 17 on the strength save.
Man, he's gotten over 17 every single save he's got.
I've been rolling extremely well.
Who got
Alright.
the Bardic Inspiration?
Braun did.
Braun
earlier.
did.
Oh, he did?
Have you used that?
I mean, it's probably expired by now. It only lasts like what, like 10, 15 minutes?
When did you give it?
The last
Uh,
fight.
Oh, with the armor?
Fight with the armor.
Yeah,
at the
we
Yeah,
were
very
it's
still
still
in
in
here.
by
That
now.
was
Oh, okay.
really.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't. Well, he still takes this much damage.
Okay.
He does have a bonus action strike, which he will use with the pommel.
Him being grappled doesn't grant him advantage at all.
No.
Grappling only reduces the grappled person to 0. It doesn't do as much as you'd think. 14 will also hit.
I'm gonna do it again with the pommel strike because I can.
Okay. You're gonna try to disarm him again?
Yep.
Okay. He got a 9 this time, so.
With that, Braun's gonna swing around the glaive, and it's just gonna hit him in the side of the hand, and that wand is gonna go flying out of his
Okay.
grasp.
Yeah, it goes flying. What was the last thing he did? A cone of cold?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, well, he won't be doing another one of those then.
No.
All right, and
Braun's gonna yell to Charlie, "Get the wand!"
Yeah, that is exactly what Charlie's gonna do with his turn.
Based on how it's grappled, I'm gonna say it probably landed like over here. All right, Charlie, you're up.
Okay. I guess I dash after it and I pick it up.
Okay. You do that.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. So Braun, you just flung this. He sees you do that. He's got essentially like a Batman utility of wands as you'd expect. So he's gonna pull up another one. He's gonna aim at you, Braun. And Braun, I need you to make me. Let me just make sure I do the right check.
So my half Nelson isn't doing shit. He's still able to.
It holds him in place, but that's it. It doesn't say
Keeping it-
anything else. Yeah.
It just keeps them at 0 speed.
Yeah. Just,
Come on, Wizards of the Coast. Get on
Hey,
it.
you know what? For a dude who's been wicked elusive since we've been interacting with him, I'd prefer him to be grappled and not moving.
Yeah.
I think on your next turn you can pin him or something.
Yeah.
Basically, spent
still
my
just
round
hold him in
not
place. It
doing
doesn't-
anything.
Yeah. On your
You can't.
well,
You
you're
can't just make him not do anything.
yeah, but I mean, like you're in position now though, where you would be able to start like grabbing wands out of his pockets, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can't get to a point where he's like restrained after grappling.
You can certainly.
There must be ways to restrain people other than magic.
Yeah, absolutely. But for now, it's just to grapple. Braun, I need you to make me a charisma save.
Oh no,
What are you talking
Yes.
about? You're super charismatic.
guys! I'm not gonna lie. Braun's not the most charismatic guy.
Yeah, it's whatever. He's super charismatic. It's fine.
But today he's feeling good.
16? Braun, it's real good. You're feeling real charismatic. Unfortunately, you're also feeling hella incapacitated because you, my friend, have just been banished.
Oh.
Wait, 16 doesn't
A
pass?
16 did not pass. And
Wow.
you have been banished.
Mm,
And Braun is now incapacitated on some demi-plane somewhere.
Guys, he turned Braun invisible.
Okay.
All right, Val, you just saw
Okay,
Braun
okay.
completely vanish.
I thought
I
thought
thought
banish wasn't even a spell in this world.
Banishment is. Plane shift is not.
Let's see what we can
Well,
do
I mean,
here.
Shit, I'm gonna swap out for banishment at some point.
It is, but it's just like it's like a super rare thing. Like the fact that someone will be able to do it is very noticeable.
You know what? Or he's incapacitated. Or not incapacitated, but he's not restrained, grappled.
grappled.
Words are stupid.
He can't
Um,
move anywhere.
my friend is gone. I cannot use shatter. Dissonant whispers, and if he can't run, then he can't run, and it's no big deal.
Still
wisdom
damage
save
potentially.
17. Yep, wisdom save 17.
21.
Okay, he takes half. Jesus H, where did it go?
Has he been rolling all of these at advantage?
No. He's got a good wisdom. The strength stuff was just pure good rolls.
All of them have been pure good rolls.
They have been. Well, I'm saying he's got a high wisdom mod, so the
27.
wisdom is okay. So he's gonna take 13 of that. And for the record, he does look pretty beat up. Like you guys are definitely doing a number on him.
And he has to make a save, right?
He got a
'Cause he took
21.
damage. But I mean,
Oh
he took
yes,
damage.
yes,
so
yes,
he's gotta
yes.
make a save.
You are correct. He did not make that con save, so Braun, you're back.
Yay!
Where was I?
I don't know.
Focus.
Glad you're back.
What the hell was that?
I would like to give Hazard Inspiration as my bonus.
So
Okay.
I will take it and hopefully not need to use it.
Well, and I'm throwing it at you because you're holding on to him, and if he starts wiggling, do not
yeah.
let go of him, young man.
That's the plan.
I'm going to go ahead and roll in athletics at advantage to just put him on his face. Assuming I'm in like kind of a half Nelson chokehold thing, I want to sweep the front leg in front of him and do kind of like a reverse Russian leg sweep thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And kick
Take him
his
to the
feet
floor.
out.
I got you.
Kick his feet out, put his face into the floor.
Sure.
Deep into the floor. Like a foot below where the floor is where I'm aiming.
Uh huh.
Nice.
Yeah, he got a 7.
Cool.
He is
Plant his
extremely
face,
prone.
not exactly gently, so if I could roll some unarmed damage, I would be thrilled with that.
Sure.
Alright.
All right, you do 2 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. And then, from here, from, like, grounded... Is he in a place where he can be restrained or unarmed or whatever?
You could definitely start like removing
If
stuff.
he's got a shitload of wands, I want to grab my rope and start tying him up and actually restrain him from
Okay.
this position. Like hog tie him.
That would be using an object, so you would have to wait another round to do that.
I will toss the rope to Braun and say, tie him up! Because that's interaction with an object.
Yeah, just throwing it over. Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine. Braun, you've been assuming you accept it, you've been throwing some rope.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and step over the table.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
If Braun goes over there to start tying up, Charlie would go around the same time to start looting all the wands.
Well, so far there's only one that's been disarmed.
I think he means like
That's
from
why
his
Charlie
bandolier.
would, like, grabbing it while he's tying him.
I see.
Charlie would just be like
Disarming him, pulling the.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
well,
kinda
we'll pretty
like tag
much.
team.
I think we got it right.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I'll do you one
Until
better.
You're pretty
without
good.
wands, yeah.
You're good.
I got a pair of manacles. I'm gonna go ahead and slap them on his hands.
Good
So
lock.
Oh yeah, and your 10 gold lock.
I'll lock it too.
All right. Well, yeah, we're out of combat. You have him fully restrained.
After the manacles, I'm gonna still hog tie him because I'm tired of his nonsense.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hold Wand of Cold up to him.
So that's gonna require attunement, but you can hold it and feel cool if you want.
I get it.
Oh, there we go. There's a good lock. Oh yeah, you have him. So if you're pulling the wands and you're taking a moment to analyze things.
I polish their shafts.
All right, here's what you're gonna pull off of him. You're holding a wand of cone of cold, so you got that. There's someone want to write these down just as far as what you're pulling off of his person.
I am.
Okay. You've got a wand of cone of cold. Now, obviously, if you guys decide to hold on to these or if you turn them into the authorities, it's up to you, and we'll figure out the rules later. But it's a wand of cone of cold. There is a wand of banishment. The wand of banishment. You'll notice when you pull that out, it's like you know how when you cook a hot dog and it breaks. The wand of banishment is like busted. Like a spell like that was like too much. Like it basically shouldn't have been able to be forced into a wand. So that wand is like totally torn and destroyed. But that's what it used to be, at least.
Split it in twain.
There's a wand of lightning bolt. And there is a wand of mage armor. There's also the Bright Mantle's wand of welding, which was the super special one-of-a-kind wand that belongs to Ruby's family.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
And are there any other magical items that I find on him? Anything that would allow him to see
Invisible
shrine
objects,
orb?
perhaps? You find 2 magical items on him. One of which is, you notice he has his beard kind of like tied. You know, he's got like the beard braids. His beard braid is essentially tied with a ring of Misty Step. And the hat he's wearing, let me just copy and paste it right in here. And Richard, this is what you pull up. If you want to read that out for the class.
Hat of blind sight requires attunement. The wearer of this hat can see invisible objects and creatures within a 15-foot radius centered on the wearer. And what was the ring again?
Ring of Misty Step.
Evasion? Misty Step, okay.
Mm-hmm. So, so the rule so the wand of banishment is busted, but for the other ones, it's the general 1d4 charges kind of deal. They recharge at dawn, sort of thing. The ones you pulled will essentially just have like one charge left each, and they do require attunement.
Alright, well, I guess when we get a chance to rest up, we can go over and kind of divvy these up. But in the meantime, we gotta interview this guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. The other very important thing. The other key is on him.
I was gonna say, is that as well?
Yeah, good.
There we go. Again, to scale.
Oh my god, it's huge!
Yes, that's the other important thing. The key is on him.
And does he have like a portable hole or something? How did he fit a key that size on his person?
In his butt.
Keister Bunny.
Oh my god, is his butthole a portable hole?
It's another dimension.
He has a portal. He has a
That's
rope.
The dimension that Braun went to?
He has a rope
That's
trick
bad.
butthole, basically.
Horrifying.
I'm not naming this episode Rope Trick Butthole.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm putting my foot down on that
There's
one.
something. You're
His
putting your
butt.
foot. You're putting your foot down on the
In his, yeah.
In the
butthole.
butthole.
So
yeah.
you've got them all tied up and restrained. So this picture minus the hat and minus one of the little ring braids and minus the wand.
I would like to punch him in his smug little face.
Okay. He's still got like 60 HP, so he can take the punch.
Well,
If
good.
you
I'm going
wish.
to do it because
Okay. We got him. We don't need to start assaulting him.
Just the
Andrew,
one, that's it.
you've got that added strength for up to an hour.
Cool. I'm going to throw him over my back, but not in a comfortable way for him. So anytime I feel like it, I can just kind of tighten down, and it's like a kind of a torture
You're gonna interrogate
rack
him with
scenario.
him on your back.
Yeah,
My brother
I
used
like
to do the whole. My brother used to do that to me. That sucks.
yeah. Like his hand right on the jaw, right, and then this hand like wrapping the legs. So when you pull back, you
Yep.
really just like arch
Yeah,
him
it-
back.
Yeah, it sucks.
Charlie's gonna sit down on the ground and drink a juice box.
Okay.
All right, you've put us through a lot of pain, so I'm just gonna do this for a minute. And
Ow!
stretch him.
Ow! Ow! My back! Ow!
All right, now this guy's gonna ask you a question, and if I don't like what you say, I'm gonna do that again. Are we understood?
Ow! Please just don't do that again.
Oh, I will, because I guarantee you're gonna say something I do not want to hear.
Is that my cue?
Oh, yeah, that's you.
All right. Caster, was it?
Yes.
Just ask you a few questions. Why are you trying to
Do it.
break into here, and why do you have this key?
It's my destiny. I've been dreaming about it for the past few days, and it must come true.
Your destiny is what exactly?
My destiny. I've seen it. There's a small knight, and the small knight is wielding all sorts of these weapons and doing magical things and just generally causing trouble in the city, and the knight must be me, therefore I must do what the dream tells me to do, or God knows what'll happen. Gods know what'll happen.
Alright, so you're dreaming that there's a small knight,
These guys.
magic
like
items causing
cuckoo for
trouble.
cuckoo puffs.
So, yeah.
No, you don't understand. The knight is me. The knight, it must be me. Why else would I have the dream? I must do this.
When
Why
did
are
this
you
become
the-
your destiny?
How are you the knight? Like what? Tell me. Why do you envision yourself as that person doing all of the bad?
Well, no one else seems to have had the dream, and the knight is my height, it seems. It must be me. It must be a message from Dugmare and Brightmantle or something like that. This must be what I'm meant to do.
Many people have had a dream. When did this
I've had
become
to-
your destiny?
I've had the dreams too. We can help each other.
You are also one of these knights from out of a dream.
No.
Look at that guy.
No,
That
but
guy's
we've-
with little itty
we-
bitty. You could
We
probably
fought
do
them
it.
though.
When?
We fight them.
You fight, so then this was our destiny then, to confront each other.
No, our destiny is to fight the Dream Knights.
Listen,
and I am that knight.
No, you're
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
We
you
killed
are.
those. One more
He's
time.
Very confused.
When did this start happening? You're gonna get a stretch.
Hazard, just put him down.
I've
He's
had the-
clearly not well.
No, I'm not letting him go. When did this start?
I've had the dreams for, I'd say, two weeks.
2 weeks.
And I keep having them more and more frequently. Now it's like every time I close my eyes, it's all I see. There's a small knight in the forge causing trouble. It's clearly a message. This is what I'm supposed to do. And so I've done it. I've gone inside of here and I've caused the trouble. And now I await to see whatever it is I'm supposed to do next.
I think what is next is maybe jail.
Probably.
Look up Dano.
Book 'em, Brano.
Mm. Technically, all he's done is breaking and entering. We kind of did the same thing. Listen, you're
permission.
not. You're not well, Castor, all right? These dreams, Charlie can attest, they don't leave a good impact on people. People
You know,
who get them have died.
yeah.
You need to seek help. Whatever meaning you've gleaned from this, these things, they're heralds of disaster. They're meant to bring chaos, and they bring people death.
I I don't want to kill anybody.
Wasn't somebody? Didn't somebody die? Didn't he kill somebody?
No.
No. What he just went missing.
The Ruby's sister is dead, but that was from the coup.
Okay. I just remember something body something. I don't have it written down.
Castor, you don't want to hurt anyone. That's very clear. And you believe that because of these dreams that you have some higher purpose. But I can assure you, whatever purpose the Dream Knights have for you leads to your end.
There were some bodies in the dream. But I've never killed anybody. I never took anything that far. There were bodies of the dwarves in the forge and outside in the city, but I never hurt anyone. I'm sure there are ways to verify that. I did not hurt anybody.
Where is the door in this dream?
And he just points to the big door in the room that you're in.
Cool.
You have to understand, the Dream Knights, the thing that you saw, they are not your ally. They're not you. They're enemies, monsters. Here to destroy us, to kill everyone.
And honestly, your willingness to cause like hate and discontent and mayhem just because of a dream is a little worrisome overall.
Doug Marin speaks to dwarves all the time. And who am I to ignore the words of the great Doug Marin Brightmantle? Garnet met with him, and now we have this forge in this whole wonderful city. Who knows what would await me if I fulfill that prophecy? But if it's
All right, let me get rid of this
it's
guy.
one that's as violent as you say, as you're pointing him down. But if it's one as violent as you say, I don't want to hurt people. I run a
We should
wand
get you
shop.
to a
I don't.
private room. I'm gonna walk him out to that other door where our contact was chatting with one of the guards.
Uh-huh.
No, because the guards are there and they'll swarm us when they see us.
We're
So
not
you
allowed
guys-
in here.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna drop him off with them.
But if you go out there and give them over, they'll
Yeah.
know that we're in here.
What
Yeah.
if we put him to sleep?
I
Ah, what
just
if you
tighten
what?
around his
If you
neck
what?
and just kind of like,
Just. What
Just so that we can further in our investigation unimpeded.
Please don't destroy my wand.
Just go to sleep. Just go to
oh,
sleep.
okay.
Go to
Don't
sleep.
destroy my wands.
Okay, good job. All right, like
I
put
said
him under
don't
a
destroy
table.
my wands.
Hey, just
Just go to sleep!
close your eyes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
let's,
let's like make him comfy underneath this table or something.
I put something under his head.
No,
Okay.
let's set him up in the office.
Like, yeah, make sure he's secure, and we can come and get him later soon.
Yeah, you
assuming
can
that we
like tie
survive.
him to Ruby's chair. Basically, I'll just put him up there.
Yeah.
Charlie's gonna go over to Val and talk to her about these wands and be like, "Hey, before we go fight the dream monsters, do you think we should like spend some time with these things? Because these things might be really helpful in our fight with the dream monsters. Like we should take anything we can, right?"
Honestly, I don't see why it would hurt. Like, at all.
I mean, it'd probably be good for us to take a little bit of a rest anyway before we go forward.
I think so, too.
Do we have time for a short rest?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Probably.
If he
Um,
wakes up again, we can make him go
There's
back to
always
sleep.
time for a short rest before a main boss.
now don't forget, you've found a lot of wands and stuff at this point, but you can only have that certain max of attuned items at
I
once.
think
Oops.
it's 3 attuned, right?
Correct. It's 3 attuned.
Yeah, that's why I want to go to
Also,
Val.
when you would have
I don't think I have anything attuned.
once you knocked him out, those other areas of magic are gone that Charlie was detecting.
So here are the main things that would be helpful, unless this thing can make us blind. There's the cone of cold and the lightning bolt for damage.
Mage armor would be dope too.
Mage armor doesn't really do me anything. I don't think it's gonna do anybody anything. The welding doesn't really matter right now. The ring of Misty Step could be really helpful to somebody. Maybe someone like Hazard.
Yeah, I don't think mage armor is gonna do much of anything for like any of you.
Yeah, I don't think
It's
Hold on, hold my beer.
But
AC
Ring of
13
Misty
plus
Step,
dex.
especially for like
Oh no, it wouldn't.
for a ranger to be able to have a bit more mobility and stuff, that Misty Step could be really helpful.
Like a grappling hook, for instance.
Yeah, and the Hat of Blind Sight. I mean, that could also be good for Hazard because that could help him with his whole like, oh, I am the knight.
I will take the
guess.
mage armor because it's gonna boost my AC by 1.
Oh, really? It will. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you'd have leather armor or something.
I only have like an AC of 15.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Okay, so you can take the mage armor, and then there's
don't
the
know
cone of
how.
cold and the lightning bolt. We might as well take one each because we can't use both on the same turn unless both of us has one.
Those are both.
Yeah, I have stone leather.
Now, also, as I said before,
Wow.
all of those things that you picked up, the ring and those 3 wands, are all they presently just have 1 charge left.
Okay.
Can we tell if they're rechargeable or one-time?
They
use?
recharge after a long rest.
We also have the wands from
It works like kind of
family.
yeah, it kind of works like any spell wand where recharges after a long rest, 1d4 charges for a max of 4. And like I said, they all need attunement and stuff. So
You want to take the lightning bolt because I already know how to use cone of cold, so I feel like I get a pretty good handle on this one.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, well here you go, and I hand her the rod of the lightning, or the wand of the lightning bolt, and the wand of the mage armor.
We also have wand of poison spray and wand of shocking grasp.
How many things are you attuned to right now?
Like maybe my ring of alarm.
yeah, and it takes you have a max of 3. It takes an hour to attune. So keep in mind if you're trying to go multiples, you can't attune to that's an hour per item for attunement.
I thought you could attune over a short rest of like half an hour.
I believe it's
Short
an hour.
rests are an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour to attune.
It takes an hour to attune. So one
Okay.
thing.
And you said I was getting Misty Step and a wand of what else?
The only thing I could see be the ring of Misty Step and the hat of Blind Sight. I don't know if you'd want that or not.
Hat of Blindsight. Sure. For now, at least.
I don't know how well it fits your aesthetic, but it could be helpful.
Like I said, all these things do require attunement, so you will have to pick and choose. Tell you what, why don't we take a $5? You guys can divvy that up, figure out what you want to do, and then we'll come back for the last bit of the episode. How about that?
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Be right back, stream.
Question.
Not saying it again.
Yeah,
All right, bringing us in. All right, hey everybody, we're back. They had a short
That was
rest.
your Thanksgiving, viewers.
Yes. Uh, excuse me.
Let us know in the comments below.
You had a short rest. You got the 2 keys. It's time to go deeper.
Chirper. Cat, what are you? God. Sorry. Here we go.
We did have a short rest.
You did indeed.
Thumbs. Dice.
You sound really quiet, Andrew.
It's because my mic is all the way
okay.
up there.
Yeah, so you guys had a short rest. Whatevs from there. All right.
So he's all tucked in, safe in the closet or the office.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the 2 keys. Where are the key holes?
There's basically one. There's 2 like in this door, like on either side of like. It's like a really giant like split door. So there's like one on one side, one on the other.
Are we
I'll
still
take-
looking for another key?
No, we got,
You got
the
it.
one we
Ruby
got.
gave you one, and Castor had the other.
Awesome.
All right, if Hazard can heave that 40-foot one, I'll take the other normal size one.
He
That
can.
sounds
His
good to me.
carrying capacity's been doubled.
But not for a whole hour.
Yeah, now it's up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, in that case, shit out of luck. We're not going to go anywhere.
I've got it. Don't worry.
All right. So you insert the keys, you open the door, and I'm just gonna turn off Fog of War now. And you open it up.
Oh, guys, we could have gone into the bathroom.
Oh, God, it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
What?
How many latrine holes did he need to
For a
build?
second, I thought it looked like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, that shouldn't be there either. Sorry.
That's what's his face?
So as you,
I hate everything about this.
so if this,
What are we looking at right now?
so if this were Dark Souls, you would have just like swung open the giant doors and walked inside, and you would have had like the title across the screen, just Garnet's Forge, because now you're in basically the original, old school forge that this whole thing was built around. So what you're looking at are this is the old forge. Go away, pop-ups. This is the old forge. There's like a bunch of dirt piles. And over here is an anvil. And behind the anvil is what you'd probably expect to see.
This bitch.
One of those gates.
Does it look like it's been activated already?
You have a way to tell. And if you were to analyze the cracks, you would see that it has not been activated. Oops.
Okay,
I
so
didn't
let's
mean to turn
break
that
this
off.
thing apart before they do it, yeah? That's an option?
Maybe. Based on the language we have, can we read it?
Yeah. You totally can.
What does it say?
Oh, I can probably tell you what it says.
Do you have that? Do you want to copy and paste that, Sid? Otherwise, I can find it.
I can find it. Hail, Dream Knight, Dream King, Dominus, your humble servant. Insert name here.
Hmm.
Let me find it. I have it written down. Here we go. All right. Perfect. And in this case, the insert name here bit says this name. Pelia.
Oh, yeah. Well, we beat it, so we can at least try. Val, can you do that sound thing? Break it?
The shadow.
Now, a question. That thing you just pasted there, did one of you say that out loud, or was Val just reading it?
No, I thought Ryan was just asking what the verbiage of it was.
Right, so I'm saying when Braun would have, I'm assuming, checked it as well, what you have written, or not? I just need to know if anybody said what is pasted there out loud.
If I'm being honest, I would have said it out loud.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
As
Listen,
Uh,
I'm not trying to meta this.
I know. I'm not mad.
well, I mean, 'cause I think that just checks out. If you were asking about the translation, it then would have been read out loud.
Yeah, just see if it's something different.
Yeah, so essentially, you read it. I'm assuming Val would be doing the actual translation. So
Yes.
she's reading it, and basically, when you read this last sentence, there is when the arch starts to glow and activate, as you've seen it activate before.
Val, do it now!
Break
And-
it. Break it.
Well,
Shatter.
It's too late. As you're saying that sentence, which seems to be basically the activation phrase, this individual leaps out. Credit again to Mr. Tomas Romain for his cool art.
Guess what? I hate it.
So that individual pops out and lands.
Wow, you hate his art, you asshole.
Go ahead and move yourselves to where you would actually be.
If we were up on
Reading
it,
it.
reading it, probably like right frickin' here.
Okay. Hazard and Charlie, move yourselves as to where you'd be.
Yeah,
I'm-
Charlie
I'm-
definitely would have kept his distance. He is legit terrified of these things.
Okay. So yeah, as you read that phrase, this individual leaps over the anvil, and as they leap out, you would also feel sort of a rumble. You're standing on these dirt patches, and there's a bit of a rumble with those, and the archway itself shakes a little bit too. And this individual lands and says, stuff that you're kind of half used to hearing at this point.
Yeah, whatever.
She lands, and once again, you hear it in your mind. Oh, come on, scroll down. Sorry. I have a bajillion things. This document is 38 pages long now.
Ooh.
Lands and says, I am Pelia, dream knight of mischief. Make way for the king. But notably, when you hear this phrase, you only hear it on the left side of your mind, almost as if you're only hearing it in one ear.
Ma.
And she lands, and it's going to be time for some initiative.
Some niche.
Although you would also notice immediately that she is not as large as the others that you've seen previously. She's medium-sized, like you guys. Not large like her siblings, if you will.
Sydney, you have been rocking the initiative rolls tonight.
It's because I was shit this morning, earlier. Like, it was nothing but
day
bad
ago.
rolls. Yeah. It's all bad. Also, earlier I rolled like a 1 on my initiative, so it's, the world's kind of righting itself a little bit. Okay.
On, then you, then this, then Charlie, then Hazard. Okay. 1 second.
Nope, don't like that.
Oops. Sorry, I'm doing GM things. I just need a reminder that on screen for myself for something. Okay. Oh wait, that's actually a 19 for Braun, not a 26. So.
Yes.
Okay, Val, you're up first.
Oh dear. I know that hold person will not work. How's that armor looking? Is the armor looking okay?
It looks metallic.
Kind of metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as they have been.
Yeah.
That's been the secret weapon, man.
Light it up. 3d8.
rises.
And I know it, like, at this point, I'm pretty sure you half all that damage, but it's consistent damage all the same.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
All right. I never said I was halving that damage.
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, at least one, it was halved at bare minimum.
Yes.
If nobody's been immune yet. And then as my bonus action, no, that'll be it right now.
Okay.
Wait,
Well-
where's she?
Huh?
Oh no, she's right next to me. Never mind, I'll stay right there.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's her turn. And here's what's gonna happen. She's gonna slash once at you, Val. Then she's
Yeah.
gonna take a step forward and she's gonna slash at both Hazard and Braun.
Do I get an attack op?
You do, technically.
Yeah.
So, let me see
If
here.
you survive the hit that she...
That is a very valid point.
That's a
sir.
20. That's a 24 to you, Val.
That
A
doesn't
22 to Braun and a 16 to Hazard.
hit. That doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit me.
Okay. So we've got.
Could I egg on Bron's attack as my second attack?
What?
The attack that goes to Bron, could I, like, kind of pull that to me for a second attack?
No.
No. Okay.
Sorry. I want to make sure I do the right damage stuff here.
You want to make sure you murder me correctly. I understand.
Yeah, basically. Okay. So Val, she slashes into you for 7 slashing damage, but then there's a cut, and then you kind of for a second almost feel like you have sort of like a piercing headache, and you're also gonna take 14 psychic damage for a total of 21. Oh.
And then?
Oh, sorry, Braun. Braun, you get hit. This is magical slashing, so you're going to get hit for a full 14. And then you're going to take 17 psychic for a total of 31.
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay.
Did that 18 hit her?
I believe so. Yes.
Yay.
All right, so you deal 4 damage to her.
Dagger.
And something else is going to happen that hasn't really happened to you guys so far in a battle. But rounding out her turn is the count 20 of the turn order. And so here's what's going to happen. 4, 5, 7. This dirt mound right here, this dirt mound right here, this dirt mound right here all suddenly erupt, and just a ton of gravel and rocks and everything just shoot up. And so, let's see. Hazard and Charlie, I need dex saves from the two of you.
Wait, this one?
Mm-hmm.
Is it making a deck save?
Nope.
It's standing on top of it, though.
Correct. And it seems like whatever that is, it seems immune to it.
Oh, look at that.
Well, you both saved. So you both
23s, that's beautiful.
So you both are going to take 6 bludgeoning damage as the rocks and everything explode upwards. And Bron, you would, as you just noticed, Ryan, you would notice her standing there on the mound, seemingly just impervious to this chaos erupting around her.
Okay.
Additionally, if you're looking that direction, and especially you, Val, standing right next to the gate, you would notice that eruption also seems to make the gate that she came through shake a lot.
Okay.
And now, Bron, it's your turn.
All right. So how big is this thing?
Medium.
Good to know.
Yep.
And it's wielding 2 swords.
It is wielding 1 sword and 2 hands.
1 sword in 2 hands.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, I mean, fuck it. who worked
Wait,
with the other
one
guy.
sword in each hand, or one sword
In two hands.
in
It's
two hands?
It's two-handing a
it's
sword.
two-handing a sword.
Alright,
no,
well-
it was dual wielding.
Yeah, sorry. I guess there's a better way to say that. It is two-handing a single sword.
Well, we're gonna see about that. Braun's gonna take up a stance, and he's gonna make 2 attacks. Let's
So
see.
it's double fisting it.
Yes.
It's gonna be 2 regular hits.
Okay. They're both hits.
All right. I need a strength save, and then we'll find out.
Okay. Uh, 18 strength save.
That's a pass. Ron is targeting the weapon in its hand, or
Okay.
her hand rather. I need another strength save.
Okay, from the other hit.
Yes,
Okay. 10.
that is a fail.
Okay.
The sword goes flying out of its hand.
It does.
Let me re-roll that too. For a much better 9.
Okay,
so that's a total of 19 and 16, 35, I want to say.
Cool. Good hits.
Bonus action. Let's do second wind. 'Cause I
Okay.
don't like how hard this thing hits. To get a sweet 15 back. And Braun's gonna yell, "Drop the sword! Get it!" And yeah, that's his move.
All right. Charlie, you are up.
Where is the sword?
It's probably like back in this corner. This is a small enough room that if you're trying to run over and grab it, you would be able to.
Okay, I run over and grab it, and then immediately turn invisible.
Okay.
I like that.
That's cool.
That's very The Hobbit of you.
Yep, I just like run over.
Okay.
And that's all the turn I got.
All right, Hazard, your turn.
Cool, cool. Seeing that, I'm going to kind of tumble over this way, flank, and then bonus Hunter's Mark. Boom.
Okay. And you do get advantage because she is a medium.
Hell yeah. So swish, swish.
Okay. First one hits, second does not.
And swoosh.
Okay. An additional 2.
10, 12 damage total.
Oh, actually, Val, your dagger is definitely not magic, so that would have
Nope.
only hit for 2, so. Which is probably no surprise to Val when she stabs. It doesn't feel like it does a whole lot.
No.
And then is there any way I can, like, keep it focused on me? What would you have me roll?
Well, I mean, Braun's got his goading attack maneuvers. You would have to do, like, some sort of check, but you've already attacked twice and done a bonus action, so I don't know what more you'd be able to really do on this round.
I tell it, if you're the one who attacks, your mom's a hoe.
Okay.
Oh no.
1 second. Oh man, I don't have.
Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
Okay, cool. I'm good.
Okay. Sid, Val's up.
Bonus action. Heat up the metal. Okay. Heat up the metal.
Dang.
Action. You said
That has all 3 of them.
that it's the 666 where this is where we're at.
Yeah.
Lena's here.
Metal.
She turns it. Valison polymorphs into one Adelena Blackwell at like level 18, and you said
the number of the beast.
portal. You said the portal shook.
It did when the mounds of dirt erupted.
Let me verify this thing really fast. Doesn't say anything about non-magical. I'm pretty sure that's fucking magical, so it's not gonna matter if that's a thing. So we will. Cat, I hate you. We will do. It's 10-foot radius sphere. It's surrounded. Balls! Dissonant whispers.
Okay.
Wisdom save, please.
Okay. $22.
Well, it takes half.
Well, you might think it takes half.
Well, it takes less than half.
Keep in mind, it is dealing psychic damage to you. So
Yeah,
it
that's
might
fair.
have a couple tricks up its
I'm
sleeve.
just- Is there like, I don't know, there's an anvil in here. Is there like a giant freaking fracking hammer
There is not.
like anywhere?
This is more of a like preserved site as opposed to like an actual working forge.
Really quick, if I touch the archway, does anything like feel fragile and wiggly, or was that just an immense amount of power that like shook up that area?
If you're like playing Jenga and you're testing to see if it's about to crumble,
Oh, I'm just like
it doesn't.
giving it,
If
a
you're
good-
like no, it's not gonna give some.
Okay.
It's not really gonna give.
So it's not that fragile. I would have to get something good. Okay. That's me.
Okay. Charlie, you're invisible holding the sword. And then all of a sudden, the sword's not in your hand anymore. As it sort of reaches up and does the Eldritch Knight kind of maneuver. And the sword materializes
damn it.
back in its hand. But, because it had to take a moment to do that, it's only going to attack twice rather than 3 times. And it's going to take swings at Hazard and at Braun. Alright, Hazard. A nat 20 against you.
Sorry, that doesn't hit.
And Braun, a 12 at you. So, you're good.
That doesn't hit.
Okay.
I will use a riposte on that.
Okay.
Though.
Andrew, brace yourself. As you are slashed for 15 damage. And then
okay.
your mind
That's
just reels with 27 psychic damage.
I'm sorry. That was 7 and 2.
That was
That-
27 and 15 for a total of 42.
Okay.
And Braun, go ahead and roll your riposte.
Oh, this is an advantage. Let's make it a great weapon attack.
Okay.
$22 to hit.
Yes, that's a hit. Actually, you think it's gonna be a hit, but this thing uses one of its reactions and parries away your glaive.
Oh,
Sorry, I forgot it had that, and it would obviously use it.
it's able to parry away at 22 to hit.
Yes, the parry adds 4 to its AC. Oh, hold on. What did you roll? A 22?
22.
Oh, actually, you still hit even with the parry. That would still meet. So never mind. You hit for 20. Or are you gonna reroll that one?
I am
Okay, so you actually do still hit even with the parry. My mistake.
for 2 more.
Okay, 22 damage. And then I promise I am rolling these at random for the dirt mounds. This is not. I'm not targeting anyone in particular, but this one that Hazard is now standing on, and this one down here are all going to erupt. So Hazard, I also need a dex save from you. That is
Oh, that
a
shouldn't
6.
have been.
Oh yeah, let's You don't have evasion, do you?
No.
Okay.
15.
A 15. 15 saves. You're good. So you're just going to take half again.
I guess I need to roll concentration.
You're gonna take
on
8
Hunter's Mark.
bludgeoning. Yeah, so you're gonna need to. You need a 21
And then a 10.
and then a 10.
Ugh.
Well, all right. Hunter's Mark's
Cool.
gone.
Cool.
But you did save, so you only took less bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so 8,
Yeah,
which I think you
yeah,
already
yeah.
wrote. Okay, Braun,
Yeah.
you're up.
That red line's getting real thin, guys.
All right, Braun senses that.
All right,
and he
Terrence
is
Malick. That's
fully
a joke for
intent on
nobody.
getting this thing.
Terrence Malick directed the thin red line.
Braun is fully intent on going for this thing. So while he still can, he's going to action surge,
Okay.
and he's going to Great Weapon Master on all of these hits.
Okay.
And it just okay. Well, yeah, we'll still go for it. Does the parry add itself to one attack or all of them?
One single attack.
I'll still take it.
Pretty sure it's a single attack. Let me double check the wording. Yes, one melee attack. All right, we have a 21, so it will. Oh, these are advantage. Okay, so a 23, a 17, a 14, and an 18. So it will parry that 18, but you will hit it. Right, 4 total attacks. Okay, so you hit it once on the first attack.
No, it's twice. At least.
You're attacking 4 times?
Yes.
Okay, so a 23 will hit, a
Yeah.
17 will not hit, a 14 obviously will not hit, and
I thought it was AC was 17.
no,
Okay. Then
it's
I'll
AC.
use-
It's AC. If you were doing the math on that other thing, its AC is 18.
okay. Then I'm gonna do a
So,
precision die.
Yeah, so right now you have 1 hit, and the last
And-
one matches, but it will parry.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead and do precision die on the second one and Gauntlet of Redemption on the third one.
Okay, so guaranteed 2 hits, possibly 3. Okay, yeah, you're good. So 3 hits, you turned it into.
All right, and that was one more precision. That was one more. Oh man, I'm running low. Yeah, I'll save it for now, I guess. 10 plus this plus 30. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll re-roll that too.
Okay,
It's worse. So 60 total.
So you have to use the new one.
I do.
Okay, 60 total though. That's a great hit.
Yep, and that was my action surge. Use my second wind. I've used my gauntlet. Getting pretty close to have been fully tapped out. Let's do a pommel strike as well for the same thing.
Okay. Pommel strikes, not a hit. That's 14.
Looks like a hilarious miss. For I will use. Do I want to do something? No, I'll let it go.
Okay. Charlie, you are still invisible, but you're no longer holding the sword.
Yeah, so you know that time when Goku, like, disappeared, and then he just, like, reappeared right beneath Cell, just aiming, like, upward right at him with a nasty old Kamehameha? Well, that's what happens, but with a cone of cold.
Ow.
Yeah, just right at an angle that's not gonna hit the other two.
Okay.
And he's just like down low, just boom, heading straight up. I need a con saving.
It did not pass.
Oh, then I think there's extra stuff on top of this damage. Well, here's the damage.
Okay,
Nice.
excellent hit.
I'll take it. Also, Okay, I guess that's it.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it gets frozen in place or anything.
I
If that's
thought they
what
were
you were
talking
looking
about
for.
slowing it or something, but no, it's
Yeah.
just that. All right, so
Okay.
that's his turn.
Hazard, did I skip you, Max? Oh no, it's you. It's you now. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, actually, real quick with quicken spell, I turned that into a bonus action, right?
Can you do that with a wand?
No.
No, I wouldn't do it with the wand. I would do it for a second attack after the wand.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
using an
in
item.
which case,
So you could quicken
I
a
would
bonus and
add-
then use an item.
Oh, I can't do a bonus action after using an item?
No, you can. I'm just saying. I'm saying out loud what your turn is, because you'd be quickening a spell as a bonus action, and then your action, your item, would be using the wand. So you can do this. I'm just.
And does it have to be a cantrip because I just used a spell in some way?
I don't.
I'm looking that up now.
Yeah, with a wand, I'm honestly not sure.
I would say
An
probably
action.
yes.
Yeah, I would also say. Well, yeah, because like if wands require, your
You're
own
casting a spell
concentration.
through the item.
Yeah, and if they require your concentration, then I think the other restrictions need to apply.
Yeah.
Regardless, you can still be doing a quickened thing.
So this is gonna be an icy hot kind of pain.
Okay.
Because right after that, I am throwing on a firebolt.
Okay.
Ugh, never mind.
Never mind what. Oh, that you miss? Yeah.
Yeah, I missed. Never mind.
Okay.
It's
Hazard.
just 36 damage.
How rough is this one looking?
They haven't really shown many signs of that while you fought them, but you've certainly done a lot of damage.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'm gonna go ahead and cure myself.
I can get you if you want to wait.
You sure?
I have, like, yeah, I've been holding onto the spell for a bit. And it might
That
help
would be
everybody.
Oh,
a bit.
thank God the
Lovely.
one did not break.
I'll go ahead and bonus action Hunter's Mark from my last level 1 slot, and then take 2 swings. Boom,
Okay.
boom.
You're
so
still
this
at
was supposed to
advantage.
be
Yeah, so just
Yeah.
roll me. We'll say AA and now give me, or we'll say AB now give me another AB.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it doesn't really matter since those both missed, I guess.
Come
But
on,
go
baby.
ahead and give me those.
Come on.
Well, okay, the last one will hit.
Okay, and so throw another d6 on there. Ugh. So 10 damage total this round. Excellent.
All right,
Yeah.
Val. Sorry. Well, I guess that's it for you though. Okay,
all I
Val,
can really
what
do.
you doing?
Bonus action damage.
Okay.
That's weird. And
What's
then,
weird?
the last time I rolled it, it was 666, and now
Oh.
it's 777.
That is a little unsettling. Yes.
What is that for?
That's heat metal damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will. Can I occupy the same space as this anvil? Can I like?
Yeah, I would allow. I mean, it's not. It's just
I
you
mean,
know it is how it is on the map, but like you'd be able to walk around like that for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'll scoot over there. And I'm gonna just put my hand against Hazard's back and steady him, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. We're
Okay.
going to give him D8 plus 5. 26.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, here's what's gonna happen. This individual, Pelia, is going to disengage from all of you and leap back into the portal.
Attack of opportunity.
Not when she disengages.
Disengage.
I want to do it anyway.
And she's gonna
I
leap
want to
back.
go in the portal as a reaction.
She's gonna leap back into the portal, but before you can, I need everybody to make me a dex save, as every single one of these piles erupts, and rubble starts shooting out from the gate as the gate crumbles behind her as she leaps through the portal.
Okay. That
Hold
was
person.
the right one.
7.
If only hold person was a reaction.
I know. Oh.
Okay, so far. Okay.
Oh boy.
Alright, so far. Alright, Braun and Charlie fail. Val and Hazard save. Okay, yeah, I guess you can do it again. Unfortunately, 13 is still a fail. Braun and Charlie. Wow, okay. Braun and Charlie are each going to take 7 bludgeoning. Val and Hazard are going to take 3.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I used all of this.
Yeah, that was way less bad.
Yeah,
than I thought
that
it
was
gonna.
probably my worst roll of the night.
Yeah, apparently.
As
So, like, when Braun sees it's about to all blow up, he's gonna move over and, like, try and, like, protect Charlie. But then the explosion goes off. And it's a lot less damage than he was expecting.
yeah,
It's kind of like,
yeah, it's a bit more of a whimper, and
I appreciate the effort, Braun, but I think I'm okay.
and as that
okay, just
and as
yeah,
that whimper
sure.
happens, the gate crumbles.
It's like rather than hard clay, it's just like a lot of dirt with a like tiny bit.
Yeah.
Ow! Yeah.
It got in my eye.
All right. So that's what happens.
Guys, I didn't know that they could do that.
that they could escape.
Has any other one escaped?
Not that I'm aware of.
Now that you
They've
know
all
the pattern, it's time for all the subversion.
been pretty adamant about staying here.
I also
Val,
didn't
do you
know that
have-
they could crumble the gateways.
So wait, it did crumble when it left?
It did.
Well,
Okay.
I guess that's that then.
Maybe.
And we'll
I-
never
Can I-
see her again.
Can I pick up like a small piece of it that has a rune on it?
Sure.
I
I
do
mean-
that and I stick it in my pocket.
Okay. And I mean, you already
Well,
were
folks.
able to read what it says at this point, anyway. So
Well, friends, we saved the day, and the threat is most definitely finished and over. Good job, everyone.
Guys, I think Hazard hit his head a bit too hard.
Come here. Do you need more healing?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Do you need some healing, Valison? You don't look too good either.
Oh, I got it. I'm going to cast. Because why the F not? Level 5 freaking mass cure wounds. Up to 6 creatures, and everybody gets a 3d8. You get a 3d8. You get 3d8. Just everybody gets 3d8. Even though 2 of you are totally fine.
Hey, I took one bad hit.
Hey. That's fine. I should know that modifier by now, but I do not off the top of my noggin. Plus 20. Everybody gets plus 20.
Ooh. All right. I'm almost topped off there.
See, I got your back. You were fine.
Thank you, Val.
You're welcome.
well,
So let's get the heck out of here, right?
Charlie,
Yeah?
in that last fight, not with this one, but the one prior, I was pushed somewhere else, somewhere unfamiliar.
you don't know what happened. You were
Yeah, I
incapacitated.
saw that.
I was banished.
Right,
Still
but when you're incapacitated, you're like totally out. I thought, aren't you unconscious when that happens?
I
I
thought you were just like petrified.
thought you were still
Morgan,
conscious.
chill.
Let's
I still think you
see.
can take actions and stuff. But I mean, it's your call.
Okay, yeah, can't take actions or reactions. So yeah, I guess you are aware of what is happening. That's fair.
What? All right, let me put it this to you. What did Braun
What would Ron have
sense
seen?
or perceive while he was banished.
I think you were temporarily in like the like infinite white room kind of deal
Oh,
for
spooky.
whatever that was, 10, 12 seconds, you know, not long.
Barely, yeah.
If yeah, barely there.
Charlie, you're maybe Val, you know.
Yeah? What?
I was pushed somewhere, a white room. It I don't know where it was. I've never seen anything like it.
Technically,
But
you have because you were also in sort of an infinite white room when you spoke to Torm.
oh, I guess that's true. I didn't picture infinite light for that.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's been in any of the weird sort of flash
I don't know
sideways
why I
deals.
pictured like a weird green field. That's what I pictured. I don't know
I was
why.
picturing like clouds, like heaven.
Yeah, no, it was because this was like you weren't necessarily meeting on a specific plane. This was more of like a let's pause for a moment while I speak to you, Neo, kind of thing.
I thought you were inside somebody's butt. Was that not canon?
That was another time. I've been pushed
Well,
out
do you think
multiple
it was
times before now,
Heaven
as I
side
recall.
or hell side or
I don't know, but I know that Torm was able to pull me aside, and that wand, that power, was able to shut me out. Do you think it's possible we could chase after them somehow, tunnel after them?
with
It's
the proper magic, maybe?
it's feasible,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. I never got taught anything about like going to different areas. I didn't think that was possible.
I mean, it's happened to me twice now.
I currently I feel that combined mine and Charlie's magic is fairly limited. However, it's magic. I don't see how there can be like such a limitation on it that you would not be able to chase after somebody like that. So maybe. I mean, there's you have heaven and heaven side and hell side, and then you have the other side and the never side, and those are all very different places. And I feel like we have confirmation that people dwell in those places.
Right.
So
But
why not?
now, but now they know. Every other one we've encountered has met their end here.
That they have.
But now one of them has survived, and they know.
Well,
So
hopefully they caught that our names were the dream catchers, and that we mean business.
we need to start looking into a way to chase them
Yes, we
and
do.
bring them down.
I have popped into a few libraries, just as we were traveling. I have not been able to find any concrete information on any of this. And I have looked in multiple places. So I don't think it's a matter of book learning that we all have to be looking into. I think it's maybe a people or a person or an order that has more information that they are letting on.
In order.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think I might know what I need to do.
Do you have to call Juno?
Hope not.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I don't like him.
No. I need to find a way to speak to his boss. The rider upstairs.
Oh. Well, it's something we can do, something we can look into for sure.
Let's get out of here. In case anyone's heard anything, he probably shouldn't be here.
Probably need to go get Castor out. He might be awake by now.
Yeah, and what about that? I thought that if we went out there, the guards were gonna like arrest us or something.
Well, we're not supposed to be in here. So probably be best we're not here.
I'm just gonna take the attitude of, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I couldn't do that.
It doesn't work so well for the rest of us.
If we sleep here for a long time, I can get mass invisibility.
Somebody can Misty step out of here.
Yeah,
What about Castor? He was finding a way in here, right?
that is true. We can ask him.
Let's
Maybe
wake
his
him up and
mind
see
is a
if he
little
knows.
cleared now that the portal is destroyed.
Should
Guys,
go
the
talk to
main
him.
boss is the guard standing right outside the door.
I just used my 5th level spell. I can't take him right now.
Can we
Sure.
go back?
Yeah.
Wake up Castor.
Yeah, you can go wake him up. And, I mean, you know, while you're trying to learn more about that weird spell, keep in mind it was a wand he was carrying.
Brad doesn't know these things.
Okay.
It was also broken though, so it's proven that
Powerful.
just a wand is not a good way to go about that. Because there is a going and there's maybe not a coming back on top of that. Unless we have multiple wands.
So we go wake up Castor.
Okay. Yeah, you wake him up. Oh. What? How long have I been in this chair?
Maybe an hour? A little longer?
The dreams have been plaguing me, but I did not have the dream while I was asleep in this chair. Did you?
Will you join our party?
No.
I think it's because we took care of the interloper.
Well, maybe it's because we took all his wands.
Maybe the chair is magical and you can never be separated from it ever again.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been caught up in a magical mishap.
Well, the same. Are you ready to go?
Well, you've got me.
Face the music.
I suppose I do need to atone for, I don't know, whatever crime it's considered to follow what you believe is what you're supposed to do.
Tell you what, Castor, you
That's a
didn't
really good
hurt
idea.
too many people, except for us. Well, we're willing to overlook that. If you tell us how you've been getting in and out of this place, and show us, then we'll all leave together. We'll call it even.
And you let us keep the wands.
Well, one of them probably ought to go back to Ruby. It's the only one of its kind, and it does
Oh yeah, we didn't want that one anyway.
belong to her family.
He'll probably see that it's on her desk now.
Yeah. Well, all right then. I suppose I'll... Well, here's the thing. If I... hold on, I need to look up the rules for a spell. Okay. That's what I thought. So here's the thing. The spell I used is, well, there are, forbidden ones, you see. But I have my, my resources. And the one I use, it's, well, one of the forbidden ones. Demonstrating it, I fear, would be impossible because, well, it would freeze time all around me.
What?
Sounds like a pretty good
That's
spell.
probably more than I should have even said. They won't like that I told you that.
Wait, who's they? What? How did you get into the forge?
Okay, look. Who has the hat? Can you make sure they're not watching us?
Think
That's Hazard.
Would I have been able to become attuned to it?
If you
at this
took
point?
the short rest to do it. Did you attune to something else during that time?
There was also the ring.
Okay, then I guess.
They-
So if you didn't attune to the hat, then technically Caster himself would still be attuned to it.
Hmm.
If you want to give it back to him briefly.
Does the hat only have one charge left?
The hat it's not a charge item.
It's not. What about the ring of Misty Step?
That has one charge left.
That has one charge. Okay, cool. The hat, sure, I would have. I'll have attuned to it.
Okay, so just can you make sure they're not watching us? You all. Someone scryed on me when I was down in the sewers. I don't know if it was them or if it was you lot, but I want to make sure no one's currently looking in on us.
I'll take an eye. This isn't a good place to lurk, but I'll
Yeah.
look
So
around.
if you activate the hat and look around the office, you will not notice a scrying orb or anything like that looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're all good.
There are. I wish Richard was sitting down for this because it's like probably super important stuff for Charlie to hear.
I'm right here.
Oh, good, cool. Okay, listen. There are certain spells that are, for the most part, forbidden, and very few know about them. One of which was baked into the wand that the motion toward Braun that I used on you, sir. And as you can see, its power can't truly be contained within a wand.
I noticed.
But things like that and spells of its type, they are forbidden. But I have some friends, shall we say, that have been researching these sorts of spells and developing new ones. You know, our world is not particularly old, and there is much magic to discover still. And I have some friends, let's say, who do so.
What are their names?
I have only spoken to them in mind messages, if you will. I have never met them myself, but for whatever reason, they chose me to sort of guinea pig some of their experiments, if you will. They gave me that one that I used on you. So I could give you their names, but I don't know how much I could do in helping you find them.
Leave that to us. We're of a capable group of people.
Very well. And you're sure no one is listening, yes? Pointing to Hazard.
We're good.
We're good, right?
Yeah, you're good.
We're good.
And I'm going to type these out just for anyone's own personal notes. Cool. There are 3 individuals. Their names are Aksala, Anozira, and Nagaro. As I said, I've never met them myself, but they are looking into these magical techniques, and they are very particular about who knows. Please, if you do contact them, please do not let them know it was from me.
Of course.
They were the ones that were researching forbidden magic.
Yes, and I don't know if they were too afraid to test it themselves or what, but at least that wand that banished you temporarily, sir, that was from them.
That's where we need to go. Where are they?
Like I said, I don't know. They contact me. I do not contact them, and I have never met them myself.
What do they look like?
I've only heard them.
What do they sound like?
They sound like 3 very powerful and wise and, I suppose, old individuals.
How many devils were in that temple?
4.
Okay.
Do they sound human, elvish, orc?
Oh,
Drow.
I see. Well, one did sound a bit like you, miss. He'll point toward Val.
Oh.
And the other two, well, one sounded, I don't know, I suppose, artificial? Not
Artificial.
not like any sort of normal voice I'd heard. But the last sounded, I suppose you could just say, human. She just sounds human. Normal.
Something artificial, a drow and a human. Maybe something like the Guardian that we met in the jungle.
It's possible. There is one, there's certainly more.
It's true. All right, Caster, we're gonna get out of here. Okay, show us the way that you were able to stick in and out. You have tunnels, right?
No, I stayed in a tunnel in here, but I don't have, as I said, the spell I used to get in and out is one of the forbidden ones, and I'm afraid it only works on one person.
Great.
But if I may make a suggestion, you are not supposed to be in here, nor am I. But I have been missing for some time, and I suppose I am responsible for the troubles that have been going on in here. And if you walk
kinda.
out of here having apprehended me, I suppose that's your best case for currying favor with the guards outside of this place.
Anyone have objections to that?
I can try to send her a message and tell her we're ready to come out and see if she can't distract them a little bit.
Brown's gonna pick up that wand. This might help smooth things over too.
That might do as well, actually. Also, oh, I do have third level. I can do sending and say, hey, we're ready to come out. Go start a fire somewhere.
Yeah, can't hurt.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. So what are you sending to her?
We have Castor in custody. We are ready to come out.
Okay. And she'll respond with, all right, come out. I'll make sure things go over smoothly.
Okay. It just doesn't sound like she's going to try to be sneaky snakes. It sounds like we're going to go brunt with it. So get ready for a little bit of ire, probably. She said that she'll try to make it go smoothly, though.
All right, everyone, gather your things. We're getting out of here.
All right, so you exit, leading Castor in his shackles. And as you open the door, she's basically in the middle of addressing a bunch of her employees immediately outside the door. So you kind of open it up mid-sentence. And those policies need to change. Sure, guild members only manufacturing our products as only they can do. But that sort of restriction on not allowing others inside to see the wonders that we create, those are things that are going to change under me. I'll give you an example right here. This group, private mercenaries that I hired to take care of the problems inside. And look, our missing wand seller, the one responsible for all the strange goings on inside the forge, they've apprehended him. And on top of that, and she'll reach for the wand that Braun is holding, they've recovered the family relic. The one that gives us all this power in the first place. So you might not like that they were inside doing what they were doing. But I'll tell you what, it's thanks to them that you'll be able to do it again today, and the day after that, and the day after that. You don't need to thank them, but you better be okay with them, and you better let them be.
Yeah, or I'll burn your house down.
And there's kind of
Nope.
just like
The
mutterings.
dragon kid.
There's kind of just mutterings from the crowd, just like, well, all right, I guess if they took care of what was going on inside the place.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
So, crowd kind of disperses and you're good. And then she turns to you. Ooh, really had to wing that one, but you did it. You got my wand back, and seems you were the one responsible for everything, eh, Caster? Yes, and whatever punishment I deserve, I will accept.
For what it's worth, Ruby, you might not want to go too hard on him. The power of these gates are mysterious, and we don't know exactly what kind of effects they have.
But this one's been calmed for now.
Ron's gonna like slap him on the back a little bit harder, like to kind of show that he's still kind of mad at him for like sending him to another plane of existence, but like hard enough that he's not like hurting him. He's like, yeah, he should be fine, right, Caster?
Yeah, fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all water under the bridge now.
Right, well, I suppose you'll be going off to find another one of these gates?
Yeah, or something.
I think so.
It's probably just like late afternoon at this point in the day, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Right, well, I suppose I should leave you to it, and I do thank you for all your help.
Appreciate it. Couldn't have gotten this far without you.
And I couldn't be doing what I need to do without you, so thank you for everything over these past couple days.
It was a pleasure meeting you. Rule well, or, oversee and do what you do in your position of power.
All I can do is my best.
That's the truth.
It's what our dad used to say. Alright, I best be getting in there and checking some things out. Seeing what sort of chaos that one caused inside.
Enough.
Probably destroyed a couple benches or something, I'd bet.
Like several
It's all him,
tables
definitely.
of sorts for sure.
Yeah, and he must have had a wand of fireball or something.
Yeah, there was like fire in there. Just all over the place.
Okay, so she'll go in there. That pretty much wraps that. You guys know where the next gate is in Hilson already. Do you plan on chilling out here for the rest of the day and then going in the morning, or are you gonna ride up to that city now? We got there's one more thing to do before we close this out, so I just wanna that's why I wanna ask.
I think we just cut to that then.
Well, I just need what I need to know. Are you going on the
Probably head
train
out to
straight
the
away,
next.
or are you going to rest in town and head out?
I think we
The
could rest
following
in
day.
town a little bit.
Yeah, definitely rest after that.
Okay, so you're going to head out in the morning, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just what I wanted to clarify. Because, in that case, you're going to meet these individuals back in their own home as opposed to at the train station. Because Val sent a message about 2 days ago. So when you get back to the Rivera house,
Oh no, they're
the
everywhere.
whole clan is there.
Oh god. Ooh, I forgot how snazzy that one dressed. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
Oh, I gotta refresh this because Roll20 does its dumb thing. So yeah, when you go inside, all five, you open the door and all five are definitely gonna turn to you and do that exact pose. Just, hey! Because now they're all here.
Hey, you are all here. There's way too many of you.
Yep, and they'll all, flower one, I don't know, Photoshop.
That's
Carefully.
impressive work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, there's so many of you now.
Jacques will step up first. Yes, there are 5 of us, of course. All brothers, as they say. You know, it is very common among dwarfs, but I always thought I was one of the rare only children growing up. Turns out I'm one of 5, and from an old, powerful family within the city. That's Pretty amazing.
Well, I mean, Val, I guess you did all the hard lifting.
It was very, very strenuous, very difficult work.
Yeah.
You know.
Ivan will
just-
walk up and shake your hand. Yes, I thank you very much for bringing us all together.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I have a gift for you all, for your help. Or I suppose we all do. Jacques, and they'll take off their 2 rings and hand them over to you. And now you guys have all 5 of the family rings. And now that you're holding them all together, there's a little bit of a tingle. But
I apply the cream.
so here's the thing, though. You've got 5 rings and 4 party members. So while you do have a nice new magical item, you're going to have to wait a little while to actually figure out what it does.
So
Oh,
the next
boy.
time we get the person, we're gonna be like, "Will you marry us?"
So, yeah, I mean, I worked on this with Artem, so, like, it's gonna,
Yeah.
hold off until he joins. But, you guys got that.
Nice.
We have this for you. And I believe Lange had one other thing he wanted to give. Lange will step forward. Yes, you've helped our family out a lot, and I suppose I've been equally generous in some respects, but regardless, hey, who doesn't want more gold, right? And he will hand each of you 50 gold.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yatta!
Well,
And with that, the side quest, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, is complete.
Ah.
So you'll get a nice chunk of XP. You guys got a lot of XP tonight for everything that happened. So with that, you'll rest up in the morning. You will take your train to Hilson. That is where we'll pick up next season. For now, I'll leave you on our updated Mega Man screen.
whoa!
Ooh, we're
Yep.
over halfway there.
So you've taken down another one of the knights. You know where the next gate is, so you will head there next time. You now also know that there are some forces out there working on basically forbidden magic. Although you
Which Baran thinks all magic is forbidden, so
right.
I don't even know what he thinks that is.
Dude, look
Yeah.
up a law book. It's not forbidden.
Who decides it's forbidden?
Oh, all those answers in time. All of those answers, well, some of those answers.
I thought you upheld the law, not your own version of what you think is right or wrong.
We
Common sense.
will answer some of those questions next season. All of them in time, of course.
Is Braun chaotic neutral?
But for now, that does it for this season of Tales of Sentra.
Whoa!
We're going to be back next week with a whole new thing that we're all very, very excited about.
Yes.
We've already teased some of it. I don't know. Richard, would you like to pitch more of what we're doing next week?
It is a Batman-themed campaign based off of the universe of the Batman animated series, featuring the very voice of Kevin Conroy. He's helping us out with it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Super cool. Thanks to the power of Cameo, which is a
The
very
Yeah.
nice
Mr.
service.
Batman himself.
Yes.
The Mr. Batman.
The
Mr. the
Vengeance, the Knight,
Mr.
the Batman.
Yep. So yeah, cast members, or players, or whatever we're calling ourselves. Be on the lookout. I'll probably be posting a couple more things just to introduce you to the world we're entering.
Cool. And that's going to do it for Sentra. Sentra will be back in, what, February, March, something like that?
Definitely not March. It would probably be early February or late January.
Gotcha. Okay, well, it'll be back at some point around there. For the meantime, thanks for watching, y'all. We'll be back with Batman next week. Literally Batman next week. All right. Bye.